We talked on video and he like proved to me that his charger wasn't working. And I'm like, why did I go live in front of hundreds, like 1,000 people and blast our personal business? Like, why do I do that? I guess not. I don't know. He probably thinks this is all drama, like me being upset. Like, I think it's pretty normal. And like, I hate more than anything that I'm like hurt. I hate that. Like, why string me along? Just tell me to f off. I would rather that than be like vague. Like, you left him. Yeah, but he's supposed to like fight for me back, duh. He plays with my vulnerable emotions. But like, I don't feel like he does though. Like, why do you say that he does? I don't know what I expect from Salah. How about acting like we were married for 3 years? And like, if you ever love somebody, like, how do you like to see them like this? Like, I make it sound worse, like, because of the way I take it. I don't know. I feel like I should just keep like everything like that offline and just like bees. I don't feel like I should like, you know, talk about him or if anything, I don't know. You know what I mean? Parrot, parrot, tweet, tweet. Won't be sticking around long. Oh, I love how you fucking have a crystal ball and you know everything. At least I show myself, bitch. What do you look like? You're just mad that you don't have anybody. They're so mad that I can look like that and still get anytime I want. As if Salah hasn't seen me 3 years being a fat pig. You think he gives a Maybe he's in the mood for pork. He doesn't get to eat it in real life, bitch. Oink, oink.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Today drained me.
I want an independent woman if she's working with something. I want a slim fine woman with some twerk with her. See, got a lot of people I can work with her. Want a big fine woman with some pop, 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 with some twerk, twerk, with some pop, 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 with some twerk, pop, pop, twerk, pop, pop, twerk, pop, pop. Bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down. Turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, turn around and stick your booty out, turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, bounce your booty up and down, 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 up and down. Touch your toe, up and down, touch your toe, up and down, touch your toe, up and down, touch your toe, up and
Hello, guys. We finally made it to the weekend. We made it. To anyone watching in real time, thank you so much for being here. To anyone watching during playbacks, I appreciate you. To all my channel members and patrons, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And to my mods who are always here holding me down and in Discord streaming for me, I appreciate y'all so much. Bitch, let me tell you, let me tell you, let me tell you, let me tell you. So I am here to talk about Chantel. And obviously, I knew what time I scheduled this stream. It was at the same time that Rosie was holding that members only stream because she's been getting a bit of pushback, criticism, and backlash because she delivered on anything. So I'm listening as I'm finishing to get ready for this stream. I'm listening in. And let me tell y'all, we are being fed. We are being fed because, oh, she is not handling this right. She's already blocking people, making excuses, giving fake apologies because she damn near walking it back. It's a mess. So I'll make sure I get my hands on that stream and we'll cover it probably in a couple of days because I already have the next two streams edited. One is a Rosie stream, another is Amber and that bullshit they did with Local Bus. But I'm gonna get that edited down, and if I could include some clips into my next Rosie stream while I work on editing it down, I will. Because you know that bitch sometimes she be like streaming for like, I got some nerve saying this, but like 3 hours. But I got y'all. I was listening in and I was like, oh, Rosie, this is not helping. The members were literally on her ass. Like they're tired. Rosie's members are tired of her fucking excuses. Whew. But you know what? I'm just here to consume the content and give my opinions. And boy, do I have a lot of opinions when it comes to that. Now, why we are here is for Chantel. We are here for Chantel and the mess that she is still putting online. And I want to get caught up before we get a potential post-birthday rage. Because the live stream she said she did yesterday was giving hints of an upcoming rage. Someone simply asked if like Sala was getting her anything for her birthday. I believe that was the question, and that triggered her. And I'm like, oh yeah, we're getting a post-birthday rage in some way. Let me end the poll, and then what I want to do is get into a few clips that I made sure to save before we get into that stream where she started walking back the fact that she keeps making the same fucking mistake, running to the internet, oversharing over the slightest inconvenience. And what is that inconvenience? Her not controlling the person she's with. So for everyone who voted, all 438 of you, thank you. Will Chantel deliver a post-birthday rage? 48% said a pre and post-birthday rage. 45% said yes. 5% said pre-birthday rage, and 2% said no. So the 2% showing her a lot of grace, but I get it. I get it. I get it. It is so good. I'm gonna get to some of this. I was getting ready for the stream and I'm like, damn it. I really should have scheduled this differently, but weekends are best for me. So I was just like, because this Rosie stream was good. This Rosie stream was so good. Oh, and I actually want to mention this off top because I want to get better with creating the cards for the streams. This look is actually brought to you guys by Sound Like You Problem. She had tagged me in Discord with this beautiful Jackie Ina look. This is not technically what she tagged me in, but this is the best that I could do with the colors that I had. So I used the Urban Decay. Give me 1 second. This is an older palette. I used the Urban Decay Alice through a Looking Glass palette, and I went in with those two shades that are circled there, Bandersnatch and Dream On. So I wanted to make sure I start doing the cards, especially because I have Spectrum, and sometimes it doesn't really come through the way it's supposed to. And then I went in on my inner corner with a brighter silver. I went in with the silver that comes in the Danessa Myricks palette. Let me show you. This is the only shade I use from this palette. I went in with this silver in my inner corner. But yes, this look is brought to you by Sounds Like You Problem. And I just want to shout out some of you guys because I pretty much have lined up my next few looks. And Becky T, I'm going to get to you in chat because I saw your comment. Denver Wild requested a coral look, and this was like a few streams back. As I mentioned, I've been like saving your requests. Denver Wild requested a coral look, so I'll be working on that. And in this stream, because while we're waiting in the intro, I always look for these comments. In this stream, give me 1 second. I got a few of you guys. Silent Chelsea. Actually, this I was just like, ooh. So a gold inner, pastel green center, and deep emerald outer look. I got you. And then Bakey T. So Bakey T mentions the violet bluish look. I actually did that a few streams back, but I'm getting better with actually telling you guys who it is that suggested it. So Bakey T, if you're still here, if you can tag me in chat and tell me a different eye look that you want me to try. And one of my mods, if you can just screenshot it, because I miss comments a lot. Can you screenshot it and just DM it to me? Because Bakey T, I wish I did it the way exactly how you wanted it, but please throw me another idea because I really like just going with what you guys are suggesting. Granted, I still owe you guys a darker look, and Valentina's probably gonna kill me. I still owe you guys that, but I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna work on it. But I just really like going with your suggestions, especially when they're in chat. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you, y'all. Let's see. Okay, so I showed you guys the palette, and again, Matt, my mod Matt, has been listing all my products after my stream, not only underneath like the streams where I go to pin them, but also in Discord. So Matt, thank you for doing that. Because really, I should be doing that. Thank you for doing that so much. Thank you. Okay, let me get to some of the support and we'll get started. Funkle Sunny, I caught this comment. I'm at work till 9 p.m. Central, 9 Central. So big props to Charlie for keeping me entertained. Oh, baby, we're going to be here all weekend. You hear me? All weekend. And if I haven't mentioned it yet, which maybe I didn't, actually, I'm going to save that for the end of the stream because Sunday, we're going to have a specific type of stream. Sounds like a you problem. Thank you. Remember to like the stream. 1 like equals 1 less inch for Charlie. We locked in Charlie. And the fact that I'm sure the likes went up because of that, I'm watching y'all. Thank you for the support. And may I point out, sounds like a you problem, I'm pretty sure is shorter than me. Actually, no, I lied. That's a bold-faced lie. We're the same height. So she's shorter than me. If we're the same height, she's shorter than me. Thank you. But yeah, Bakey T, please tag me in chat. Thank you for all the suggestions that you've been giving me. Please tag me in chat, boo. Check, please. Thank you so much for 7 months. I appreciate you so much. Came for the content, stayed for the community. I appreciate you, and you are in the welfare fund, so why not? Ready, set, EBTs. Thank you so much thank you for the membership. Thank you. Moonface Pondu, thank you for 19 months. Charlie standing 8-2 over us today. You hear that? Do you hear that sound like your problem? Do you hear that? I am 8-2 today. Thank you. So everyone pay attention. Height of the day is 8-2. Thank you. And thank you so much for 19 months. Thank you, boo. When I tell you I sound like you problem, be dragging the fuck out of me in Discord, but here we are. Here we are. And speaking of Discord, I saw this comment and I want to make sure I say it on the platform. I normally answer it in Discord, but Soaring Angel, if we can only afford 1 month of membership, will we be kicked out of the Discord after the membership ends? No. There was a glitch in Discord and it stopped doing it. And because I got that question a lot, and the real point of the Discord is the community, I never had the manager turn it back on. So even when you end your membership, you stay in the Discord. The only way you get booted is if you do something that is against like the rules of the Discord, like bigotry or, doxing, stuff like that. Like you really got to do a lot to get removed from the Discord. That's why sometimes when people get booted, I'm like, please, we talk a lot of shit. We're messy. We're a lot of different things. Don't do those things. The list of things, which the rules and everything when you get into the Discord are given. So for anyone, times are hard. If you got to end your membership, end it. I'll be glad to have you back as a member in the future. But the truth is I got a lot of support. I have a lot of support, and the community of the Discord is really what's most important to me. So don't worry. If you got to introduce your membership, end it. You're still be in Discord. And if for any reason your membership ends and you get booted, like there's a glitch or some shit like that, DM me. DM me. There's plenty of people who leave and can't figure out how to come back. Baby, here's the link. Come back. You know what I'm saying? So y'all ain't got to worry about that. Barbecue flavored lipstick. Thank you so much for the support. She'd lose her mind if she ever decided to finally throw his phone in the sea and leave her for good. Leave her for good, because I could bet all her hair. Oh, I could bet all my hair she doesn't have the phone of anyone else in that family. Here's the thing. I think, nah, it's still gonna be her who has to leave him. It's still gonna be him who has to leave her. Cause I feel like Chantel, right? And thank you for the support. And y'all could tell me what y'all think. I feel like Chantel has been on repeat, right? For the past, what, 6, 7 years. The repetitive shit has been so frequent, especially when it comes to her and Salah. Low-key, I'm like, is it finally gonna be done? And then I gotta remember, it's Chantel. It's Chantel. This man has been caught cheating, having fantasies of shitting on viewers, barking like a dog, and still flirting with other people, and she still stays. She chased Nader Danger Dong El Shami, for well over a year in 4K on the YouTube platform after he gave her the clap, after she was face down, ass up, in between Dee Dee's legs to please and get approval from Nader. Sometimes I got to remind myself the level of desperation that Chantel is. Yeah, they gonna stay together for a while. They gonna stay together. They gonna stay together, but better her than me. So it is what it is. And thank you again for the support, boo. Spiteful Pinky Jean, thank you for 12 months. Stunning as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate y'all. And yeah, the Bob is back for today. Please remember I live in Florida, so the Bob may only make it through the weekend. Just want to throw that out there. And after that, head right back on. But the Bob is here for today. For today. And thank you again. Cap, I appreciate you. Thank you for 8 months. Where is the Easter Bunny's favorite little helper? Finding the smallest of Easter eggs. Hello, Charlie in chat. Finally made it, and I am ready. Cap, I love you. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all. Speaking of you guys that I love. Oh no! Before I get to this, I want to make sure I get this. Valentina, can chat do me a big favor? There are 2 people who recently had a birthday. Valentina and Donovan, 2 of my mods. If y'all can tag Valentina and tag Donovan and give them a huge happy belated, I would really appreciate it. Please, please, please. Now, Valentina, thank you for 13 months of membership. You look so good. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the supportive community so much. It's always nice seeing y'all notifications pop up on my phone. I appreciate you, Woo, and I hope you had an amazing, amazing birthday. And if Donovan's in chat, please make sure that you guys tag Donovan too. I'd really, really appreciate it. Bad Princess, thank you so much for the gifted membership. And to the new member, enjoy. You do have access to the Discord, so get in there. Get in there, please. Sounds like a you problem. Look gorgeous as always. Baby, this is your look. This is, well, my attempt at your look. My attempt. Because Jackie Ina's look was a bit more glossy and shimmery. And I mean, it's Jackie Aina, like, hello. So this was my attempt. Hopefully you see what I was trying to do. Because it was more denim. This came out a bit more dark, but I think you get it, hopefully. Thank you, boo. Just because I adore you in the cluster, go touch grass. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And you know what? It's me, and I don't know how to hold water sometimes, especially when I'm really excited. And there is a lot of support coming in, and I want to say thank you for the support you guys have always shown me. And I want to show you something that is coming up this weekend. I've talked to you guys about it already, but I actually got the thumbnail back from my thumbnail guy literally like an hour before going live. So, and I was going to talk about it at the end of the stream because you'll see I included a clip specifically to be like, by the way, but I don't know. I'm just in a really good mood and I'm really excited for this stream. Really, really excited. So, this weekend on Sunday, there's a stream that I've been excited to revisit. And I've been getting requests to revisit different things and different times. But of course, the main time to revisit when it comes to Chantel is back when she was acting like a fool, chasing Natter. So tomorrow is Chantel's birthday. However, on March 29th, 2022, Chantel was somewhere very specific. Chantel was somewhere very specific, being very messy. And I wanted to start incorporating more members only streams. I really want to try to get a balance with that. So I wanted to start with my members, revisiting and starting here in Cuba. So I got the thumbnail back on March 29th, 2022. She went live in that hotel room and she told everybody that she was eating the fuck out of Dee Dee's pussy. And obviously, was upset that the whole thing between Dee Dee and Natter and all that stuff. So we're going to start there. And then I'm going to try my best. Keep in mind, I do work. I have a life outside of this. I'm going to try my best to keep it going in order. And we're just going to revisit that era. I'm going to make sure when it comes to my public regular content, I stay on track and try to obviously keep following everything going on, because keep in mind I follow a few things: Chantel, Amber, Rosie's back, and then from time to time I make sure I come back and remind everybody I know how to dog walk the fuck out of FFG. So I'm going to make sure I try to stay on track when it comes to my public content with things going on. And then with members, that's what I want to try to do. And I hope you guys are here for it. I did notice a lot of the Discord was excited, so I hope you guys are excited as well. And I'm going to re-edit everything. Even though there's obviously a lot of stuff that I did edit back then, I'm going to re-edit everything because I feel like I've gotten a bit better with my editing as well. And there's some clips from nowadays that tie into back then or that didn't age well. So hopefully you guys are here for that. So on Sunday, we will be revisiting Cuba and then following whatever comes after that. And there will be some special requests that I know happened before Cuba that I will have to incorporate, because I know Allison was asking me. I cannot remember for the life of me the date of CPAP rescue, but I have it saved, so I'll do that. And I really, 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 really want to revisit the stream where she tried to break and enter into Natter's house because he wasn't picking up. And then she went to her car with the leopard turtleneck. So we got a lot coming up. So thank you for y'all patience with a lot of this, especially because, editing takes a while. But thank you for always showing up. I really, really appreciate y'all. Gina, this is the GOAT right here. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. Miss Charlie, I would watch you no matter what. No matter what you covered. Thank you. Been here since 2019. Thank you so much. Baby, do you see how far we've come? Do you know what Amber is doing over there on the LCU? 2019. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Guys, I'm going to get started because I want to try to start getting going before the 25 minute mark. But as you guys know, throughout the stream, I'll make sure I grab y'all support. Thank you for everything. Thank you for showing up. I really appreciate y'all. Actually, Glitter Nips, let me grab you. Wonder what the shade names would be for Foodie Amber Rosy palette. One color Dirty Beaver Tail or Scooty Shark. Oh, bitch. Okay. Here's the thing. Thank you for this suggestion. This is what I'm gonna do. I want us to come up with some palette, some names, and then I want to see if we could get a few of the artists in the community to create a palette out of those names. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense because it made sense in my head. Thank you, Glitter Nips, for this idea. Thank you so much. Hold on. I love this. Let's create a palette for the girls, inspired by the girls. Obviously, it's not going to be like a real palette. Hold on, sorry. Obviously, it's not going to be a real palette, but let's create a palette for the girls. Sounds like a you problem. Yes, 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 yes. We are doing it. And you're head of marketing. You're leading the team. What do you mean? You're literally, it's you. So, yes. CPAP, CPAP muck. Hold on. Raglan bleed darkened. Oh, yes, we gotta do that. Okay, we gotta have Twinkie in that palette. Fair, fair, because we gotta have some good shades. Not dirty beaver tail. We're gonna pick this idea up. Actually, what this timestamp? Because I need to make sure I find your yeah. We're gonna pick this idea up, especially for Sunday stream. But washcloth white. I mean, we could go with that. No, damn well, Amber's washcloth would not be white whatsoever. Whatsoever. Orange chicken. I like that. Oh, we're going to go in with these fucking names. We're gonna go in, and then we're gonna hopefully get one of the artists to come up with a good like image. Oh, this is good. See, that's the thing. Pocahontas can go a few different ways as far as the color. It could go a few different ways. English. English. And please show me a little grace if you notice I'm a bit all over the place. I chugged an Alani before this because I was just like, I need to make sure I'm focused today. So I chugged an Alani. Choker cheese. Choker cheese. Yes. And then the green bean. Lin dingleberries. But what color would Ling like? Okay, so do you think the dingle? Because we can't make every shade like a different shade of brown. Do you get what I'm saying? It can't be like different shades of brown. Like obviously with Raglan Bleed, like obviously we'll do maybe like a cranberry color, like a darkened, vampy cranberry color, stuff like that. But not every shade could be a shade of brown. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I get it. We are dealing with Chantel, Amber, and Rosie, but we can't have a palette full of brown colors. Like we literally can't do that. Let's see. Deep fried beige. Oink oink bitch definitely has to be one. Oink oink. Even if it's oink oink, because we gotta make it marketable. You know what I mean? So even if it's oink oink, it could be a certain shade of pink. Is that too obvious? Is that too obvious? And for anybody who's confused, again, sounds like you problem is leading this project. I don't care what you say. She leading this project. Shit. Talking about no, no, no. Unless she was responding. Imagine I said all that and she was actually responding to something different. It sounds so stupid right now. Let me shut up. That's my problem. I talk too much. I talk high cholesterol yellow. Yes, bitch. Yes, yes, yes. High cholesterol. Yes. Raging red rosacea. Oh, this is how you know you find your people. Yes. Dee Gray. Dee Gray. I like that. I like that. Lil Happy Turtle, I'm just grabbing this because I'm seeing this. I know you are Real's #1 fan. Thank you so much for 13 months. And I will tell him. Actually, do me a favor. Little Happy Turtle, do me a favor. Tag me sometime this weekend. I'm gonna actually get a specific video just for you. Keep in mind he just be chilling, but I'm gonna get a specific video for you. I wish I could get him to say your name, but you'll hear me speaking in the video. I'm gonna make a specific video of Rio for you because you are literally his biggest fan. Tag me in Discord this weekend, and I'll make sure I get it done. Always tag me though, because if you don't tag me, I won't see it. And thank you again, boo. Thank you. Oh, this is so good. Okay, let me get started because it's makeup and y'all know me. I will keep talking. And I think I said let me get started at least 10 times already. And I have not gotten started. So what I would like to start this stream with is a specific clip, right? From yesterday. This clip is from yesterday specifically. So Chantel, starting in April, no shock, will be streaming mainly on YouTube. She mentioned it yesterday, and I wanted to clip it and show you this. And the reason why I wanted to go over this clip is because within this clip, Chantel said she hasn't been ordering fast food lately, or takeout. Same thing, but still. She hasn't been ordering takeout lately. And when she said this, I already had this clip ready to go for the stream where we're going to look at her nasty ass room that's filled with takeout. And the way she kept that litter box, you can't convince me. Chantel probably goes days, possibly a week, without cleaning BG's litter box. But I want to take a look at this clip where she, for some reason, said she hasn't been ordering takeout like that. And then we're going to go over the clip of that nasty ass room. Her villa was disgusting. This new place is disgusting. But for whatever reason, Chantel wants us as viewers to believe that she was cleaning that big house in Syria. Okay. Take it away, girl.
So I might be changing my schedule on here. I don't know yet, but starting April 1st, I might switch to primarily streaming on YouTube and then using Kick like an after party for like a couple hours at night.
I've talked about this before, but just in case there's any confusion, Chantel got her monetization back mid-March. So her following check, which will be the first check she'll get again from YouTube, is at the end of next month. So what that means is she'll only get, half a month's worth of a check, whatever that's going to look like. Her next full paycheck from YouTube, if she remains monetized, won't be until the end of May. And that will be for everything that she gets in April. So that's the reason she'll be going live more on YouTube rather than Kick starting in April, because now she'll have the opportunity to get a full check again that she won't get, of course, until the end of May, which most people knew she would do. So for anyone who's still on Kick, even after, say, getting remonetized or getting their channel back, it's because they won't be receiving a full check again until the end of May. So yeah.
Or something. Yeah, no, on YouTube, like, I'm not going to mention diets. I'm not going to mention weight. I'm not going to mention even I'm not going to talk about it for weight loss. I'm not going to, I'm still going to probably maybe cook with me a normal dinner kind of thing, but I'm not going to eat a bunch of takeout because I haven't even been ordering takeout, so.
I'm muted. It's okay. I'm muted, but I'm unmuted now. But did Chantel just say she hasn't really been ordering takeout? Did Chantel, Foodie Beauty, just say she hasn't been ordering takeout? Okay. Let's take a look at Chantel showing the internet. She didn't have to. We've been new, to be clear. But showing her viewers the state of her room. And this is from 2 days ago.
You guys are gonna freak when you see my room. It's disgusting. Look. Oh my god. Don't judge me. Just wait. Oh. I gotta scoop her poop.
I just want to point out, if Sala and Chantel were actually sexually active, this is his view from the back. Like, use your imagination. That is his view. Carry on, Chantel. Continue.
Turds everywhere! Hey! You little turds! You little turds!
Yes, baby.
Look at these little turds!
Why is she still scooping? Help me understand why she's scooping so much. Why is she still scooping? And why is the kitty litter and the takeout bag so close to one another? Here's the thing, right? Because I've gotten mixed messages when it comes to, the litter being in her bedroom. Everybody got different living conditions. So I can understand, say, if you're a viewer and your litter's in your bedroom because it's the only place it could fit, everybody's living conditions different. Chantel is not the case. That is not the case for Chantel. The fact that that open ass litter is right there. Do you understand? For those who may not have cats, when they go to the bathroom, if you happen to be in the same room at the same time, bitch, there is no way. I love Rio. I love my baby. But no, ain't no fucking way. Do you hear me? Continue.
These are little turds! Hey! They're everywhere!
I just want to point out she's still scooping into the McDonald's bag. She is still scooping. The only thing that I edit when it comes to this is like putting the camcorder and adding the music and the aged film. This is how much she was scooping.
These are little turds! You have a small bum, don't you? That's it! That's it for your poo-poos! You have no more poo-poos! Good! Yes! Ugh. Ugh. Oh.
I want to take a quick real-time vote. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe Chantel was maintaining and upkeeping that big-ass house in Syria. 1 in the chat if you believe Chantel Marie was cleaning and upkeeping that house in Syria. 2 in the chat if fuck no. This one. This one. 1 in the chat if you believe Chantel was keeping up that house. 2, yeah, a sea of twos. A sea of fucking twos. Cause be so fucking for real. Be so fucking for real. And that reminds me, let me see if I could get it pulled up. And before I say this, let me state the obvious, because sometimes people be tripping and acting like I don't know that I'm a big back. I'm very aware I'm a big back, but I don't care what nobody say. There's levels to this. And yes, I used to be over 400 pounds. Yesterday, Chantel was still cleaning the room. I don't know. Well, it takes forever for her. Still cleaning that room, right? And let me see. I want to see if I could get it pulled up. Actually, let this play a little longer and I'm going to get the picture pulled up because a few people had posted it in Discord because I wasn't watching in real time. And I said, oh, bitch. Oh, as someone who is also top heavy, ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. Start calorie counting immediately. Wait, I just saw this coming. Hold on, real quick. Yaba, bitch, lock in. You know what's coming. And thank you so much for the generous super chat. I will get to more of the support. Bitch, lock the fuck in. So, Yaba, I'm happy you're here. And you know what, Yaba? You did this to yourself. And I just want to say this. I was listening to playback, replay gang gang. Hey, Yaba Boo. I was listening to playback, and when I tell you, so lucky I wasn't there in real time. So Yaba this morning with the support group, they were talking about like the wet dreams and shit that Chantal been talking about. We'll talk about that later. And oh my god, you know how bad I wanted to be in chat, but seeing you're here, I could tell you what I was thinking in real time when I was listening to the playback. So I thought to myself, Chantel's wet dreams, right? Walk with me. Chantel's wet dream, if it had a scent when she woke up, it would probably smell like crab juice, pickle juice, and twisty misties. I literally thought that, and I'm like, fuck, I wish I was present. So now that you're here, I just wanted to tell you what I was thinking while watching playbacks. I appreciate you. Y'all was probably like, what the fuck? Not y'all saying paper clips. Chantel's the one talking about wet dreams. I'm just telling y'all what I pictured. She's the one who started it. She's the one who started it, not me. Y'all can't be mad at me. She started it. The fuck? Why is she telling the internet she having wet dreams and shit? Actually, speaking of Yaba, because hold on. Blame Chantel. Shit, I'm just the, like the messenger, sort of. Yeah. I'm the messenger. Listen to here goes Chantel. I want to see where I know I saved it. Oh, listen to this. Listen to this to follow it up. See, Yaba came right on time. Listen to what Chantel was insinuating a few days ago. Listen to this. Again, these are her words. She could keep them to herself. She could journal. She chooses not to. And then what am I supposed to do? Keep these thoughts to myself? Absolutely not. Listen to this shit. Listen.
Oh yeah, I showed you this one. Am I making you guys barf? I'm telling you, we had some romantic nights in the pool, that's for sure. Oh man, I have dreams about it. Like in my dreams, physical, because you can't do it right now. Why don't I have anybody here?
So Chantel was insinuating that her and Sala were playing peekaboo with her coochie in the pool in Kuwait, of all places. Now we know she's full of shit, but it's the way she was like, like she was just drunk. Honestly, in that moment, it sounded like she was getting wet. Again, these are just my thoughts with the way she went about that. I was just like, ew. But listen to how she walked. I know Yaba already knows about this. Listen to how she denied saying this. So that was on the 22nd, right? Listen to how 2 days later she goes on to deny it because a viewer brought it to Salah's attention. Listen to this. Listen to this bold-faced lie. She's such a liar. It's crazy. Where is it?
No. I didn't say anything about that. I said we had some good times in the pool. Swimming together.
Why would she lie like that? Why would she lie like that? She literally insinuated that. There was no other way to take that clip. There was no other way to take her missing those romantic nights and doing that whole big ass shiver with girl. It was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. She wants people to believe so badly. She wants people to believe so badly her and Salah be fucking. Can we vote if she will let Peter touch it? I will put the poll up. Here's my thing, Yaba. Here's my thing. And thank you so much for 21 months. Here's my thing with that. It depends on how mad she is with Salah. And you could tell she's a little annoyed with Salah. It depends on how upset she is with him. Because she kept emphasizing her hanging out with Pete's. She kept emphasizing it. It's just like, oh, we're a little upset. But I'll do the poll. Let me start playing this again, and I will do the poll. Not y'all rioting in chat. Y'all didn't think y'all didn't try to imagine what it would smell like? Y'all tell me y'all never imagined what Chantel, different things about Chantel would smell like. Yeah, oh yeah. Son Cannaba, apparently Chantel is hanging out with Pete's. I think they're going to the grocery store. She's making Pete's meatloaf, and they're going out to dinner or some shit like that. But she just kept emphasizing all these plans she has with Pete's for her birthday. Because keep in mind, she was under the impression she'd be in Malaysia with her husband. Listen, Salah is balls deep in someone. Balls deep in someone as we speak. Don't forget when Chantel had a medical emergency, she was in the ER texting Salah. Salah was also texting and sexting K Bella while his 400-pound morbid little beast, very unhealthy wife was in the ER with a medical emergency. Like, oh honey, I hope you feel better. K Bella, roof, like literally. At the same time, it was someone in the community that followed the timeline of when Chantel was actually in the hospital and when the screenshots and timeline of when he was, sexting with K Bella, literally sexting her, trying to shit on K Bella and bark for her while Chantel was fighting for her life in the ER. Oh, that alone, you know what that's equivalent to? Well, no, that's a lie. I guess it's not that equivalent. But you know what that's close to? When like a partner cheats while you carrying a baby? I know it's not the same thing, but it would hit me the same. I'm dying in the ER and you're texting a bitch. Are you okay? And I know that's probably not the best comparison, but you know how that hurts even more? Like cheating is bad, but there's like levels to it. I'm in the ER dying and you're trying to get shit on, but pork rinds and potted meat. That's what it smells like. Period. 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 You see that? That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Y'all know y'all thought about it. Y'all know that shit smell bad. Honestly, BG's kitty litter smells better than Chantel's coochie. And have I been wrong about her coochie all these years? Remember years ago, y'all was mad at me when I said that, her shit smell like cheese curds and shit. And I got a lot of backlash. Then she came to the internet years later to confirm it. I'm just saying. I know a stank bitch when I see one. She thought she saw a criminal when she saw one. Wrong bitch. Back to Chantel. Sorry, y'all. Wait, where is it? Oh, yeah. Back to Chantel.
Okay, let me go to the bathroom so I can...
Wrong clip. Back to Chantel cleaning her room. And then we'll start with that string. I'm all over the place today.
Why is there hot sauce in here? The hell? Buns.
I would like to remind you guys of the original clip that I played where Chantel claims she has not been ordering takeout like that. Not only is she taking out a whole bunch of takeout, and we saw the many bags that she was taking out the other day, she has it next to the kitty litter. Why is the hot sauce there? So all that cat shit is sitting there waiting to be scooped, and she's still scarfing down a whole bunch of food. I want to emphasize how nasty cat shit smells. There's no way you can eat next to cat shit that hasn't been scooped unless you have no sense of smell. It is impossible. You would throw up. Oh, nasty bitch.
Kinds of shit. Ugh. Okay. All right, guys. Sorry about that. It's all clean now. Okay.
I know you could already hear it, but I just really want to point out how out of breath she is from just scooping that litter. I just really want to point that out and emphasize that is not healthy.
I'm just a slob sometimes. With my McD's. With my McD's, these nuts. Oops.
She's a slob sometimes. Chantel has been a slob since I've been watching and following her on social media all these years. Now, I was under the impression she was going to, which is my fault because it was a stupid thought. I was under the impression that she was going to keep cleaning and just finally clean up her room. And then she went live yesterday and it wasn't clean. And she was using the grabber. And when I saw this angle, and I get it, we've been seeing a lot more of Chantel these days, a lot more of Chantel. And this angle is the one that got me. I said, oh, it's time. This is Chantel from the side. She was leaning over with the grabber to grab something else. Her room is still not clean. This is Chantel. Whew. When I tell y'all, the next day I did not make the pancakes that I thought I was gonna make. Keep in mind, I eat, bitch. I'm not pretending I don't eat. But there's times I watch Chantel, I'm like, you know what, bitch, you could do better. You could do better. You could do a lot better. I said, oh no, 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 no. Hell no. And to y'all who've been out there trying, doing your thing, hitting your goals, or having setbacks, keep going. I'm in the same boat, still going, still trying. And it's been years. You've been following me for years. Keep going. You hear me? Keep going. She is now in a fucking scooter after making years of excuses. She is out of breath from just standing up for 2 minutes. Keep going. It don't matter if it's a 15-minute walk. Take the 15-minute walk if you have the ability to. Move your bodies. This is because she lays down and she's very sedentary all day. That ceiling shit sounds cute, but the truth is, especially at our age, because Chantel and I are only a few years apart, especially at our age, the last thing we need to be doing is laying around all fucking day. Move your bodies if you have the ability to, please. She think that shit is cute. It's not. It's not. One slip, one fall, that bitch is screwed. You hear me? Screwed. Screwed badly. Let me get to some more of the support, and thank you for your patience on that, y'all. Let me get to some of the more of support, and then we gonna get into the stream from the other day. And I just cannot wait. I cannot wait for the incoming rage because y'all know it's coming. Y'all know it's coming. If you've been watching her long enough, y'all know it's coming. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Hold on. Damn it, Liv. Thank you so much for the support. Hear me out, 811 Queen. This is my first stream back after an injury, so can we maybe get an extra bonding break? Because I am stronger. I wish for us as a group to be stronger too. Damn it, Liv. Absolutely. You know I be running my mouth. Most of the time, we do need 2 breaks. Absolutely. 2. And I'm wishing you a speedy recovery. And I hope the additional break gives you a little oomph. You know what I'm saying? And guys, you guys are starting to enjoy the breaks. I don't care. I've been seeing comments too of people saying they dance during the break and they don't know what that means. It means you enjoy it. Stop fighting it. Okay? It means you enjoy it. These breaks bring us closer together. You hear me? Look me in my eyes. These breaks bring us closer together. If someone doesn't know who I am and they're watching this for the first time, they will never come back. They will never come back. K-Buns, do you guys smell gas? Must be all the hype gaslighting Miss Booster Blanket is doing. Did the new booster seat come yet? You know what? The way I'm still sitting on 2 blankets, but K-Buns, thank you for the support. Y'all, listen to this. I don't know if you were in the last stream where Yamano requested for K-Buns to make an edit of me. Keep in mind, it's clearly not accurate. Clearly. But K-Buns put together this beautiful, I thought it was so cute, but it's not accurate. Before I put it on screen, let me be very clear. This is not a true depiction of my height. This is actually slander, defamation, or whatever them words are that people be throwing around to sue people. But yeah, this is not accurate, but it's an amazing drawing and I want to highlight it. So thank you, K-Buns. And Yamano, I'm watching you. Look at that. And I'm much taller than my cat. Let's be clear. I'm obviously much taller than that. So it's just a nice, cute edit that I love. However, not accurate. But it's so cute. So in the edit, just in case you're not looking at the screen, it says, I'm going to be so tall, Rio, with me putting the booster seat on my chair and Rio saying no. And Rio would never. Rio knows his mama tall as fuck. I'm one of the tallest reactors in this space. Zachary Michael told y'all this. Thank you. But K-Buns, thank you so much for this edit. I love it. I love your artwork. All of y'all who always come through and do these, thank you so much. This community would not be shit without y'all. Like, let me tell y'all, we wouldn't be shit without y'all. Oh, Nikki T, I keep a lot of them and I frame a lot. Actually, let me grab this so you know, because I redid a lot of this room. And when I put in the bookshelf, it kind of took away from the art. Actually, no, I don't need to grab it because you saw it when I had my last setup. I'm trying to figure out another setup to have it all show where it makes sense, but I want to keep the bookcase. That's why it's just like a bit confusing, but I keep all of that. I keep y'all work. I keep it. I have a specific folder for all the artwork that you guys have done and all the like fan art you guys have sent me through the years. I have it all in a folder. I'm that kind of weirdo, I guess. I don't know. Let me get to more of the support. Let's see. Dumpster Snacks, thank you. I'm pretty sure she's 10, 11. Y'all see the height? Y'all see it? Did y'all know Yaba actually thought I was tall? Because you know how I'm always sitting here talking about I'm tall. So Yaba one day in chat was like, is she not tall? And I'm like, girl, no, I'm 5'4". I just be sitting there lying. And she was like, oh, I had no idea. Yeah, but I mean, I'm medically 5'4", but I'm actually a lot taller. That's all that matters. Just going through life. Thank you so much for 8 months. Been staying away from the internet with everything happening for my sanity, which I definitely understand, but always come to see this community and you look gorgeous. Thank you so much, boo. Thank you. And I definitely respect it. Anytime you need to take a moment, do that. This mess still gonna be here. Look at me. I'm going over a stream that Chantel has complained about how many times before. We always gonna be here. So I appreciate you. And welcome back, boo. Snarky Librarian, thank you so much for the gifted membership. I appreciate you. And remember, to the new member, you do have access to the Discord. Just a reminder, guys, when you're Supreme or higher and when you're gifted, you do end up being Supreme. When you're Supreme or higher, you have access to the Discord, and there's a tutorial in the description that should walk you through getting into the Discord, connecting your YouTube account with the Discord, your Discord account. If that doesn't work, just DM me up, preferably on Twitter, preferably if you can. Let's see. The Texas teacher, Angela. Hey, boo. I don't know if you know, but Rosie was just in your area. But hey, boo, welcome to the Go Cluster. Let me actually get this accurate. Hold on. And welcome to the Go Cluster, honey. Let's see. Oh, I can't wait for our next Rosie stream. I got so much shit to talk. That bitch got some nerve. I hate bum ass bitches who got the audacity. I hate that shit. But it's okay. That's not why we're here today. The Texas teacher, you are Supreme, so you have access to the Discord. Thank you, boo. Snarky Librarian, thank you for 1 month. I appreciate you. So happy to have this stream after work. Love you, Charlie. And I'm so happy you are here. Enjoy this mess, this chaotic mess. It's always me. But thank you again. Sounds like you problem was the worst thing to happen to my people since Castro. Wait, what was? What was? I don't know if we still talking about the palette. You know I'll be behind on these super chats. And for anyone who forgot, sounds like you problem is leading the charge on our makeup palettes inspired by the girls, and she can't say no. Thank you. Allie, thank you so much. Allie is bright. I appreciate you. Welcome to the Go Cluster. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mila, thank you. You look so beautiful, Charlie. Can't wait for your future videos. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Speaking of future videos and content, let's get back into Chantel, and I'll make sure to catch up on more of the support in a moment. Thank you so much, y'all.
I'll be right back.
So this is the stream, and I want to start it from the beginning. It's only a few seconds. This is the stream that she did walking back all the shit she was talking about Salah, because he proved in however you prove your charger's not working. And she started it by needing to go to the restroom. And then she also had it on members only. When Chantel shows her ass and wants to walk back something she said so boldly and so loudly, one of her go-tos I've noticed is putting it on members only, as if her members don't be dragging a dog shit out of her too.
Okay, let me go to the bathroom so I can focus on. I'll be right back. Yeah, so I just have it on members only for chatting. As you can see. Anyways, I wanted to talk about a few things.
Oh, I'm so dumb. I get it now. This was referring to the Cuba rage. Thank you for telling me in chat. The worst thing that happened to my people since Castro. I just want to remind y'all, I never said I was the brightest. I never said I was the brightest. I'm just brighter than a lot of people in this space, but I'm not the brightest. Thank you for the clarification. I'm so dumb. Mind you, I actually know this. I know this about Sounds Like You Problem, and I still did not make the connection. Listen. I'm one of them kids that should have been left behind. That's the truth. Let's go back to something.
My level of impulsiveness is like really starting to become even more detrimental to my life. Has Al Sultan convinced you? Well, it's not even just about that. It's many things I realize after the fact. Like, I came live when I was really upset over, like, so basically after my live, we talked on video and he like proved to me that his charger wasn't working. And I'm like, why did I go live in front of hundreds, like 1,000 people and blast our personal business? Like, why do I do that?
Before we go into this old clip, I want you to close your eyes and listen to this. This is from November. Let's not forget, it was recently. Chantel took off her hijab. She was done. She was so upset with Salah and all the things that she's finding difficult with being Muslim. If you close your eyes and not look at the screen and you just listen to her speak, she's literally repeating exactly what she just said the other day. Her whole life on this platform has been on repeat. I wanted to make an edit of a side by side from this November stream and the one she did the other day. They're identical. The only difference is her hair has a few more inches, not many more strands, but a few more inches. That's it. She's been on repeat. Let's listen to this.
I guess not. I don't know. He probably thinks this is all drama, like me being upset. Like, I think it's pretty normal. And like I hate more than anything that I'm like hurt because the night before his dad flew in, he was like I flew out. He was home alone that night. He messaged me, "It feels like there's no light in the house without you. It's awful. I'm so lonely." The next day, his dad comes in and he basically, that's where our conversation goes downhill. You think he's talking to someone else? Why doesn't he just admit it then? Like, why lie?
The truth is, he's probably scared to leave. He's probably scared to leave. Look what happened in the past when a partner that she felt she owned tried to say no to her or tried to leave or want to distance themselves. Even all the way from Syria, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Yes, Salah's here to benefit. But you don't think through all these years there's been a time that Salah's like, fuck this. Scamming is not worth it. But then he got to deal with her claiming his family's trying to kill her, and who knows what other allegations she'll come up with in the future. Once Salah fully moves on and marries someone else and starts a family, buckle the fuck in. And he knows this. He knows this. Even from Canada, while he's in Syria, she'll make it her business to make his life hell.
Just say it. Just say it and I'll leave you alone. I hate that. Like, why string me along? Just tell me to fuck off. I would rather that than be like vague. Like, you left him. Yeah, but he's supposed to like fight for me back, duh. Like, what do you think? What do you expect?
And that comment just speaks to how immature she is. Chantel lives in this like soap opera that she probably used to watch when she was a teenager, and that's not how the real world works. Don't get me wrong, sure, through some breakups there will be people who their partner tried to chase them or try to convince them to stay or promises of change and all of that. But a lot of times that's not how that works, especially if you're in a relationship with someone like Chantel. She expects to be chased. She expects that her partner makes her their whole world. And that's never going to be the case. Keep in mind, these expectations that Chantel has, I've never understood what she thinks she brings to the table for a partner to even consider that. She can't clean. She could barely walk. She damn sure barely could cook. What does she bring to the table? She's not family oriented. She's not respectful. I'm not saying, and I want to be clear, I'm not saying like as a woman, you got to do all these things. There's plenty of women who don't do that shit and bring a lot to the table. What the fuck does Chantel bring to the table for a partner? She doesn't even bring a safe space. Because the minute you piss her off for any reason, she's running straight to hundreds, sometimes thousands of strangers online to blast you. Please be so serious.
A divorce support group. Yeah, so I can hear other people cry about the same thing I'm crying about. I'm just joking. I know what you mean.
She wasn't joking. When that viewer suggested she go, attend a divorce group, that would have like-minded people going through similar things. She thinks she's so too good for so many things. She's too good for that so she could hear other people. It's community. That's one thing Chantel never understood is community. That's another reason she won't understand his relationship and his connection with his family. This is the same bitch who's about to spend her birthday once again with an ex-boyfriend, someone who is disposable to her. Where's her friends? Where's her family? Where's her community? And she's back in Canada. She's been back for a while. Oh yeah, that's right. She doesn't have one because she never values one. Her time on YouTube could have been so different if she even understood the importance of community. You know, one of the most valuable things on this platform that isn't connected to super chats, that isn't connected to, comments, likes, and all of that, it's the community that you grow around you. It's really important. Obviously, you grow like-minded people, you hopefully get like-minded people around you, but it's the community. That's what keeps a lot of us going. I know I say cringy shit. I know I could be vulgar. I know I could, like, when I'm painting and shit, but I bring other stuff too. But if it wasn't for the community, my community specifically, what the fuck am I still here for? What am I still talking to myself? She don't get that. And obviously my personal life, I have a great community. A lot of people wouldn't make it far in life without that, whether it be friends, family, shit on this platform, your viewers. But she never got that because she always thought she was the most important person in the room, the smartest person in the room, and in some cases, the prettiest person. Please, please.
I've been doing that for years. I know. I don't know how to stop it. Fuck. I'm not saying, like, I don't know what's gonna happen with Salah and I, but, like, so far it's still not great. It's like I can't keep freaking out, like, over stupid shit. I don't know. I'm just so conflicted and, like, weird. So I just feel bad, like, always coming on here and, like, airing out my dirty business.
She doesn't feel bad. She just feels bad that she made a fool out of herself, and she's still going to stay with Salah, and she put the hijab back on. She just made a fool out of herself, and she's trying to walk it back and make sure she's trying to keep her man in the process. Please. Before we get to this other thing, I just want to grab this. And again, I will be going back to grabbing more of the support. I just, certain ones, when I see them come in right away and I can read it fast, I want to grab it. The Ugly Org. Thank you so much. Hey, Charlie, I shared with you when I got accepted 4 years ago. So now I get to tell you that I'm graduating. I'll be graduating next year with my PhD. Much love. Y'all in the chat, tag the Ugly Org and send them crowns, flowers, and congrats. Congrats to you, boo. Congratulations. I don't know if you're already in the Discord. If you're not, throw me a DM and on Twitter, please. And I know not everybody uses Twitter. It's just the main thing I use outside of Discord. If you don't mind, screenshot your username and send me a quick DM if you don't mind. But congratulations, boo. You did that. You did that. Y'all hear that? PhD. PhD. Oh, I love hearing y'all accomplishments. And the Ugly Org, even though you just shared that great news, let's look at this here. Let's look at this as a celebration dance. Let's take a quick break and go on a victory lap. Okay? Let's bond, y'all. Let's bond.
Having a mental health crisis. Please, someone save me.
Got a shopping cart? What the f is this?
You piggy pig pig. Oink, 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 motherfucker.
You're gonna be detained. Detain me, bitch. Beep, beep. Whee! Whoa, whoa. What the fuck, man?
Beep, beep. Beep, beep.
Miss Piggy, no one wants you here. Oink, oink, bitches. Maybe he's in the mood for pork. He doesn't get to eat it in real life, bitch. Go fuck yourself. Oink, oink. Do I look like a giant baby?
You ain't got enough of this fever, I know, I know. Nothing would remain and you don't wanna go, so go. Cause you're picking your place, no time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you up, meet you at the end. Don't you know what happens to dreams you don't follow? They crumble. You know I can't stand what you're getting so hollow, so cold. Cause you're thinking your place, no time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end.
Ending it ending it with J-Bay on the stretcher, well, on the tarp was perfect. Because sometimes I have to think of different ways to end it so it like ties it together. And J-Bay on that tarp, it just speaks to me. Not old lady saying, "Come back, Charlie. I'm having a mental health crisis." Oh, let me tell you, the FFG one, it's crazy how many people, when I first started adding her, forgot what she looked like. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So imagine today. Imagine today. Let me get to some more of this part and we'll get right back into Chantal. And don't you worry, we will be having a bonding break, a second one. Not right now, later on. Jay, welcome. Welcome to the Gold Cluster. Thank you so much for joining. Peckle, welcome. Welcome to the Gold Cluster, boo. Some Polish chick, thank you so much for 8 months. Barracuda and Ricotta, silver creamy shimmer. Loving the country bob, by the way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, have to bring it out from time to time, We'll see how long it lasts. But thank you so much for 8 months, boo. Maya, holographic green with yellow, snot rocket. Oh, I like that too. The way we're going to have like 4 collections. We're going to have 4. Remember how Jaclyn Hill did that collection with Morphe, like the leftover shades that she did incorporate into that one palette. We're gonna have stackable ones. We're gonna have some good names out there. Even though no, we're not bringing it to production. It's just for fun. But yeah, we're gonna create an amazing palette, and the artists in the community will come through. I'm thinking of I should for this, especially because it's makeup related and you guys are so into it. I'm thinking of doing something specific for the artists who do participate. Who do. Blue Sneaky Snake, thank you. Let's make the palette scented like the Too Faced chocolate. It should be scented. It should be scented. Oh, them brown scents. Oh my God. Sala will probably buy one. Sala would buy one. Really think about that. Like when it comes to actually, I'm not gonna paint for now. Y'all know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna paint for now. I'll leave the painting for a little later down the stream. Morning coffee. Welcome to the Go Cluster. You are supreme, so you have access to the Discord. Dumpster Snacks, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate you. It didn't show on YouTube's end. I like to acknowledge what the sticker was. It didn't show on YouTube's end, but thank you, Boo. Let me see. Glitter Nips, haha, I love my creative ADHD brain started. You ate with this. You ate with this. It's genius. Thank you so much to you and your brain. You hear me? Sounds like you problem. You misspoke on this, so I'm gonna read it correctly for you. I think you're using your Android again. I love that I joined this community. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so happy to have you. You are a joy. You are my beauty godmother. So I know you meant to say you love that you joined the community and you will never leave. Thank you, boo. Thank you. Girl, get that Android worked out. I don't know why I keep doing them typos. I don't know. You better than that. Is that a shopping cart? I did see you say this. A purple called Broken Toe. I like that. I like that. We're writing all of these down. What I mean by that is I got to go back on playback and take a lot of screenshots, but I will. Thank you. Next for the palette, gonorrhea glitter. Oh, did we come up with a chlamydia one yet? Or we got to come up with a few things. But thank you. Thank you. Beef Supreme, welcome back to the Gold Question, boo. Welcome back. You are Supreme. If you're not already still in the Discord, just remember you got access to the Discord. Cap, I saw a skitty on that bed. Mods help real. Yeah, right. And thank you, boo. Raining, thank you. You shouldn't have to grunt every move you make. Even when she's in the scooter. Do y'all notice that? I don't know if we've talked about this before. I don't know why she makes that grunting sound even in the scooter. Like any little bit of movement. And to be fair, I know she's in a lot of pain daily, but has she not caught on to that? The amount of pain she's in, every little movement. And let's not forget how Chantel puts on her socks. That's the most flexible I've ever seen Chantel, and it's not that much flexing. That's the most flexible I've ever seen Chantel when she demonstrated how she puts on her socks. And I get it. A lot of us, myself included, have struggled with our weight. There's different levels at different places that we are at. But this should be, well, she had a wake up call many times in the past, but come on. She's in a scooter. A scooter. Sometimes she's in that scooter riding around in her apartment. She's using a grabber. But here we are. JoJo's World, thank you so much for 42 months. 42 months of happiness with you, Tia Charlie. Thank you so much, JoJo. I appreciate you, Bill. Thank you for all 42 months. Olivia Batty Benson. Chantel doesn't know how to properly clean. She couldn't upkeep that home. Exactly. She can't. She moves shit around. It doesn't take that long to, don't get me wrong, her apartment is nice and it's a solid size for one woman and a cat, but it does not take that long to clean that apartment. And it shouldn't be that hard to upkeep either. Let's be for real. It really shouldn't. Ugh. Rice pudding, thank you. Mildew, ammonia, and garbage juice. For those who may not remember what I'm referring to, I was giving ideas of different scents or different things that Chantel's wet dreams can taste like. I like this I was going to say wet pudding. Sorry. Rice pudding, mildew, ammonia, and garbage juice. Yep. Yup. Sounds accurate to me. Sounds like a you problem. Boo. Hey, boo. Again, the Android thing, mind you, every time I say this, her and Valentina be dragging the shit out of me in Discord, but your Android, it's typing shit out and sending super chats. Girl, get that Android under control. Thank you so much for the support. Glim the Stallion, thank you so much. Just FYI, Rosie uses iPhone. Don't be like Rosie. Well, Rosie uses an iPhone because she's a bum and she lives at fucking home and she don't really got no bills. That's why Rosie uses an iPhone. Oh, I can't wait for our next Rosie stream because just so y'all know, the Texas move is coming up. No, she did not say that. She didn't hint at that, but I could tell even by some of her Instagram comments and her Instagram stories. I mean, that Texas move. Oh my goodness, it's underway. It's gonna happen before the year is up. Not Chantel, sorry. Before the year is up, Rosie will be moved to Texas. Mark my words. Linda, thank you so much for the gifted membership. And to the new member, please, please, please enjoy. And the way, Yaba, I did not put up this damn poll. That's how easily I forgot. Let's get back into Chantel. And then I'm going to put up that poll. The way I forgot. And thank you again, Yaba, for 21 months. Sky, what's wrong with a bob? And nothing. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, y'all. Thank you for always showing my bob love. I appreciate y'all. I know y'all probably be like, forgetting I have hair, especially because I like to wear the head wraps. But thank you for always showing the bob love. Sid, thank you. Miss Gold, love you. Thank you for your service. I will always be here. Hopefully, I will always be here. I appreciate y'all. And Ash, welcome to the Gold Cluster. I'm gonna get back into Chantel because I see some of the following super chats is dragging me. I'm gonna get back into Chantel and I'll get caught up in a moment. Take it away, funky ass. Take it away.
Yeah, I know it's not normal. Or maybe it is. No, I don't think so. He plays with my vulnerable emotions. But, like, I don't feel like he does, though. Like, why do you say that he does? I don't know what I expect from Salah. How about acting like we were married for 3 years? How about some respect and dignity? How about that? He doesn't he'll message me a bit and then it will be several hours. And then message me, but not really answer anything I'm saying. You know? And if you ever love somebody, how do you like to see them like this? I make it sound worse, because of the way I take it. But a lot of the time I'm not right. The fact that he today it was actually a problem with his charger. So I don't know. In Syria on Eid, nothing is open.
Y'all, the poll is up. Will Chantel let Pete's play with her fupa balls for her birthday? Please vote. It's simple. Yes or no.
I feel like a lot of the things people have wrong with it is because I come on here and complain, which you should never do. I'm not defending every single thing that he's ever done, for sure. But it's I can't keep running online and airing out my grievances every time something goes wrong. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, maybe I just feel like he doesn't do enough. But he said I'm immoral. Yeah, I don't think anyone has to like him, nobody has to like him. I think he was just hurt people were allowing everybody to talk bad about him, but it's that's my fault too, because nobody would know shit if I didn't come on here and talk about it. You know what I mean? No, it's true though, Teardrop. You don't have to, I don't know. I feel like I should just keep everything that offline and just bees. I don't feel like I should talk about him or if anything, I don't know. You know what I mean?
So we're hearing the same thing we've heard from Chantel through the years. I shouldn't bring these private things to the internet. I should just, all this shit. Something she should probably stop doing as well is just allowing herself to get baited from her viewers, allowing herself to just go off. There are going to be times that people, viewers, trolls go the extra distance. And one of the times that it will more than likely work is with someone like Chantel. She goes off about a viewer who had emailed her. And what this led to was actually one of my favorite delusional clips to ever come from Chantel. Because I was just like, a viewer emailed you. You don't like what they said, just ignore it and keep it pushing. But she ain't got nothing else to talk about. So let's revisit this clip here.
Keep eating. I will, Anne. Even the fake scammer husband, oh, here we go with the fucking hater bullshit rhetoric. Same thing. Parrot, tweet, tweet. Won't be sticking around long. Oh, I love how you fucking have a crystal ball and you know everything. That's what you've been wishing for 3 years. For 3 years you've been wishing that. And guess who's still around? I guess my fupa's that good, isn't it? I'm surprised he's still doing the love bomb thing with you. There are others. I think he's keeping you and the other ones on the hook to see who can get him out of Syria first. Who can love this? I think I look hot.
In which picture? The one when she's shoving the Cinnabon down her mouth, or the other one where you could tell she's struggling to stand? Which picture is hot exactly? Okay, go ahead, girl.
And? The fuck? At least I show myself, bitch. What do you fucking look like? You're just mad that you don't have anybody. They're so mad that I can look like that and still get fucked anytime I want.
Fucked by who? When's the last time Chantel has ever been fucked? When is the last time Chantel's been fucked? Chantel probably can't even masturbate because she cannot reach past this big ass. Hold on. This is not the body of a woman who masturbates. And there's nothing wrong with masturbation. That's not what I'm saying. This is not the body of a woman who masturbates. When's the last time she's been fucked Salah? This man was in a war-torn country, fighting for his life, fighting to make sure he could build a stable place for him and his family. The last thing he was doing was fucking Chantel. Now, saying those words add a bit of additional, like, ooh, yikes, saying that in a hijab. She could get fucked whenever she wants? By who? Damn sure not her husband, who's thousands of miles away. Even when they're next to one another, that's not the case. And last time she was having sex consistently, she had to pay for it. We watched it all play out online.
That's what you're mad about. Stay mad, bitch. As if Salah hasn't seen me 3 years being a fucking fat pig. You think he gives a fuck? Maybe he's in the mood for pork. He doesn't get to eat it in real life, bitch.
When she said that, I said, oh. I know she heard an earful from Salah just off that one clip. I said, keep in mind, she didn't have to respond to the viewer's email. She didn't have to give it attention. It really wasn't that deep. It really wasn't that deep. I see unflattering screenshots of me and the faces that I make online all the time. Sometimes on Twitter. You know what I do? Keep scrolling. Go ahead, bitch. Go ahead. Have your fun. I do it to others. You can do it to me.
Go fuck yourself. Oink, oink.
A lot of the time he's fine. Like he really, I feel like I'm just really needy because, like he really does like try in a way. Like I don't know. You'd have to see like how we talk. It is a struggle, yeah.
I would like to take a moment and make sure the church say amen. Sounds like your problem. Thank you. Her religion is dick. Amen. Literally that. That is absolutely all she cares about. That is what she worships. That's what she lives for. Dick. And the fact that she ain't even getting in, that's crazy. That is crazy. But I guess the idea of it, the thought of it possibly happening, the thought of him possibly reaching to achieve that. Keep in mind, I try not to shame, but fuck Salah. I've seen the picture and it's just like, oof. Back to Chantel.
And it's things that are like personal and like everyone has a different opinion. And it's like I really can't let opinions influence like decisions in my life. But like I was wrong like coming on here and just like again talking about like my relationship. Like I shouldn't do that. So I have decided to make another change to my content.
I wanted to take us down memory lane just a little bit. Chantel has always said, she goes back and forth, I'm going to stop removing this. This is not going to be content. I'm not going to bring it to the platform, blah, blah, blah. And she always does what she does, brings it right back to the platform because she has nobody else. And this is just a quick compilation. This is from 2024. Yeah, early 2024. Go ahead, Chantel. Tell us what change you're bringing to your platform. And let's see just a few examples of what followed.
Recently, I have decided to make my entire relationship private, and I really like this. When I make content from now on, it will be totally unrelated to anything private about myself. I remember reading a quote that there is so much peace in living a private life and not telling anyone your business, especially not the internet. And it's so true. I want to try and be consistent with bringing you content that is not about my life. I'm his family, exactly. I should be first, not cousins you haven't seen in 16 years. He's brainwashed. He's brainwashed. And now he's calling me disgusting on text message for talking about this. I have no one to talk to. You left me here by myself. What do you want me to do? You friggin' left me here by myself for days.
I wanted to highlight what you just said right there. She said one of the reasons in that moment she ran to the internet once again is because Salah left her there by herself. She has no one. She's all the way in Syria alone. He was out with his family on a trip that she could have gone to, but she chose not to. She is there alone. She has no one, no support, no family, no friends. But yet she still does this in Canada, where she's home, where she was born and raised, where she should have friends, her family nearby. But yet she still chooses to run to the internet, blast all her personal business just to turn around and walk it back and get upset at the opinions that she chose to put online. Just remember that part right there. She had no one. That was her only choice, to go online and express herself, to cry, to make a big commotion. But she's doing the same thing in Canada.
Oh my god. With no one to talk to after you upset me. You know, whenever you're like upset, you just want like reassurance and like. Am I making this a bigger deal? Probably. I'm just venting my feelings online because, well, I have nothing else. I have no one else to turn to. What do you expect me to be?
Now, this is her in Canada, where she should have support. She should have community. She should have her people around her where she can turn to. And yet she's still venting to the internet. And now, with this clip here, we know that one of his sisters has an issue with her. Go ahead, Chantel, tell us the issue that Salah's sister, your husband's sister, has an issue with.
What do you expect me to say? Your family from the get-go insulted me. They didn't want you. Like, your one sister didn't stop talking to him because I was too old. I couldn't have kids, and I had OnlyFans before.
Do you think his sister saw the OnlyFans video of her slapping her ass with the spatula? You think she saw that? Or when she's in the bathtub, when she's in that bathtub struggling to get out. Remember that bathtub OnlyFans video where, or was it just a picture where she's sitting there looking like a raw chicken? Oh my God. Her and Shani actually looked very identical in their OnlyFans content. Very identical. But yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. What else did they have an issue with? Keep blasting your husband and his family online, girl.
Why do I need to be in this situation? Fuck this. I'm 42. Peace is all I care about. I don't need somebody treating me like a child. Don't swear. Your hair is showing. Don't laugh at men. Don't exercise in public. Your boobs are jiggling. Your ass is showing. Like, just stuff like that. Like,
If he had an issue with that, this little thing probably doesn't help either. Because I'm telling you, if she turned, we would have saw a crack. Oh my God, what if it was dirty? Oh, it probably is dirty. Oh my God. The day we see an ass crack, just brace yourselves. Do y'all hear me? You know that bitch can't reach. I just thought about that. The day ooh. I wonder what shade of brown it would be. I'm telling you, just a little bit of a degree of a turn. We gonna see ass crack. We might see something stuck in there too. Probably some crumbs. I don't know. But I'm just letting y'all know. I'm warning y'all now because that's a nasty bitch. But go ahead, Chantel, continue.
you didn't, like, why are you not on the treadmill today? You didn't lose any weight. Seriously, if it weren't for you guys, I'd be a lot lonelier, because at least I have you guys as an outlet, like, to express myself and not just sit here with my feelings. And
But I thought in Syria, she expressed herself that way because she didn't have anyone there. But now she's back in Canada, and still it's just her audience. It's her viewers. Interesting.
yeah, this is my family I talk to, right? Because I don't have, I don't, like,
What she stopped herself from saying right there, when the viewer was saying, like, this is her outlet and all that, and she was trying to compare the fact that, Salah has his family, so she's using viewers as her family. When she stopped herself and she said, I don't have, what she was saying is, I don't have family. I don't have anyone. That's what she meant to finish saying. But she stopped herself. She caught herself. Chantel ain't got shit. And her mom probably still just spends time with her, probably out of some guilt, because that is still her child. But Chantel, when's the last time you heard Chantel just going to lunch with her sister? Just hanging out with her sister. She's online for hours at a time. And when she's offline, she's either eating or sleeping. She damn sure ain't bathing or doing anything productive. You're telling me she can't be going to lunch with her sister, maybe doing like a paint and sip or whatever, activity maybe her sister might be into, whatever hobbies she's into. She's so local to a lot of people. And I find it hard to believe that some of her family members wouldn't be willing to drive to her, even though she's not really driving right now, and spend time with her. I think she mentioned she was gonna get a rental car for her birthday, and her aunt were gonna do, I think it was going to like a farmer's market or something. Don't quote me on that. But it's something very simple that she could do any day, and that's what she's doing for her birthday. Go to a concert. This bitch is always singing. Is there no artist that's local to her go to a concert? No, I believe it was maybe a week ago. She spent $200 in 2 days on takeout. Imagine if she put that $200 towards something that she can enjoy with a loved one. And I get it, concerts ain't cheap. It's probably gonna be a few more. But the amount of money she spends on food, she can spend in life experiences. But no, it's on food. And how she's managing her rent and the amount she's spending on food, I don't understand. But it's Chantel, she'll eventually bring it to the internet.
I don't even want to tell people if we're together or not. Like, I just want to keep everything, like, in regards to any relationships I have in my life private, because if you bring it online, it causes a lot of problems. And that's my fault I brought it online, but it's so hard when you just live your whole life online.
Which is a choice. She said earlier, all she wants at this time in her life is peace. And yet she lives all of her life online. And this is the same Chantel who has spent years saying and criticizing reactors. Why don't you show your life? Because we want peace, dumb bitch. That's the point. That is what gives us, well, I'll speak for myself. That's one of the things that give me peace. I don't got to live my life online. I don't have to. And I won't. It ain't never that deep. It don't matter how much I'm struggling in the future. No, it don't matter. No. Y'all not gonna know who I'm fucking. Y'all not gonna know who I'm laying with. I said it, I think last stream or 2 streams ago. I wouldn't even come up here and announce I'm pregnant. You just gonna notice I'm gaining weight. Some people will point it out. I'll pop up a baby and come back. Y'all used to me dipping for a few months at a time. I wouldn't even do that. I was with my ex-girlfriend for about 2 years before I even said I was in a relationship because I like peace. It's not hard to change topic. It's not hard to change directions. At one point, everybody knows I failed at being a weight loss channel. Thank God I know how to edit and run my mouth. So I just stuck to the drama. I don't talk about my personal life because I like my peace. The most recent personal thing I think I talked about was my younger sister graduating from nursing school because I was just so happy. That's it. Y'all don't get much from me. And I like that I set those boundaries with my viewers, with my community to understand y'all just not going to get that from me. Nobody gives me shit about that. No one. It's okay to have a topic and just pivot. The problem is Chantel got nothing. She has nothing to bring to the platform. All of these years she's been on the platform, has her content improved? Have you noticed progressively her content getting better, maybe adding better music, editing, any of that? No? I don't even think she has a professional mic. She just recently bought, like, I think, an Acer laptop or something like that. Are you kidding? One of the things I will always tell, especially new creators coming up, don't throw mad money into your content. Don't go out and buy mad shit. Don't do that. Wait until your content is monetized and you're making money. Then you take some of that and invest it back into your channel. The light that is pointing at me right now, and I'm saying this as humbly as possible, I'm just saying it as an example so you understand, like, I chose to invest into my my content. That light was, I think, $250 or $300. My mic, I think this one is $100, and my voiceover mic that I bought a couple of months ago, that was because I hated the way my audio sounded. I think that was either $500 or $600 because you invest back into your content so people keep coming back. I'm not going to mention how much the laptop is because low key, oh, when I checked out, my heart hurt. But that's not the point. That's not the point. You invest back into your content. I pay a monthly subscription for the music. You notice how you guys are always like, the music, I love the music, or no, you didn't. You didn't. I pay almost $20 a month to make sure that music isn't copyrighted. I think it's 18 to be specific. I'm just rounding up. You know why I do that? And I'm not saying that to be a flex. I'm saying that to show, put back into your content, it comes back. The comments, the people saying, oh, I appreciate this, I appreciate that. That's the thing we look for. At least that's what I look for. Shit, I pay for it. I put my time into it. When people like the intro and shit, thank you. Thank you. 9 times out of 10, I paid for something to make sure that intro looks the way it does. I paid for something to make sure I look good, to make sure I sound good. Chantel, she's been coasting this whole time. I can't even call her mediocre at this point. It's below that. It's literally below that. She still hasn't gotten a fucking stand to be still in front of her fucking scooter. But she gets so upset that, oh, reactors, they get to monetize this, they get to make money off of this. Yeah, no shit. A lot of us put money back into our shit. Do you know how much Yaba has spent putting back into her content? I know. I know she's mentioned shit here and there. I know. That's why we do it. Because people show up for us. At least what we can do is put back into our content so you know we actually give a fuck. Rant over. I just hate lazy bitches who expects like the world. Anyways, back.
You know, it's like not healthy. And it just really weighs on my mental health. So it's like, I feel like I've just been distracted from what I should be really focusing on, like health, gym, like really stuff, like to really glow up, you know? Yeah, if he wants to see me, he'd want to see me and he would, like, you know, understand limitations and stuff like that. I know it's not as fun traveling with someone who can't do as much physically, but that's just the reality of it until I can get the proper help. Or really change. I don't know. Stipulations instead about being happy. I know. The other day he texted me. He's like, I just went for a walk. Oh, what are you doing? I don't see any changes. What are you doing for the trip? Okay, maybe that's true, but like why
If it's true, what's the issue? If it's true, why is it an issue that her husband is bringing it up? If there's anyone who should be possibly criticizing you or wanting you to be better or pushing you to be better, it should be your partner. If she wants people to believe so much that they're married, why shouldn't it be her husband saying, hey, we're taking this trip. Are you actively doing things to make sure you're mobile? Are you actively doing these things so that we can enjoy the trip? Instead of doing what she normally does, sitting in a fucking hotel room or motel and eating herself to death. I think it's actually reasonable, and fuck Salah to be clear, but still, it's reasonable for him to have those concerns. Because all they're doing, if this trip actually did happen, it would have been them traveling to another country for him to continue being her fucking butler while she's in pain. She can't stand. She can't go on walks. She can't sightsee. She can't do shit. So she expects this type of partner that she can't even be herself.
why am I putting myself through this? Like, why? The shit with his family. It's like he's also trying to say that they never say anything bad about me or whatever. They don't pressure him, but I don't know if he would admit that, but I feel like it's not his, like, he can't do anything about his family. It's not really his fault. Like, when we first met, like I said, he got with me, like, despite their thoughts about it. So I don't know. Well, it's messy because, like, he doesn't really understand mental illness. He doesn't understand the problems I have with my health, like, fully and stuff like that. I've given it many chances. I've addressed them many times. And he just usually chalks it down to being my mental illness, which it's not.
So in one breath, she'll say it has to do with her mental illness. And then when she's going off and expressing some of the things he said, he brings up her mental illness, but she'll deny it. This is the same Chantel who has sat on this platform for years and talked about her struggles with her mental illness, right? While getting no help, while actively doing everything in her power to remain the same and continue to struggle and be a headache and take down and bring down the lives of people around her, especially her partners. Keep in mind, the day after this stream that we're going over, someone brought up therapy because Chantel said recently she signed up for therapy. To no one's surprise, she missed the therapy appointment.
Therapist? I forget when my appointment is. I might have missed it. Shit. I don't like doing stuff. No, I better go.
So the same Chantel who has nothing to do all day, who chooses to do nothing all day, couldn't even make her therapy appointment. But it's because she doesn't want to do anything. She just wants to exist and expects her husband to be okay with that. Even when it comes to her content, what is it these days? She's laying around in the apartment, maybe rolling around in that chair, picking up stuff with her grabber, but above all, just eating. I think it was Unicorn Pondu. I saw his thumbnail the other day, and I believe the wording on the thumbnail was Chantel's content is eating. That's just what it is. That's all she does. And when she leaves her house, it's to what? Go get a beaver tail? And that beaver tail she ate the other day, don't get me wrong, I'd fuck up a beaver tail. I've never had one, but them things look good. I'd probably stick to the original because the one she had the other day just, I don't know, looked a bit too much. And I love sweets, but it's for her to go get a beaver tail in a scooter just for her to turn around and be out of breath. And who knows what her blood sugar is these days? Who knows? Let me get to some more of the support. Kasan, I know I'm so behind. I know I'm so behind on this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Rio will never unplug the internet, okay? Thank you. Spectrum does that on their own half the time any damn way. Oh, I'm so tired of Spectrum. I am so tired of Spectrum. Thank you for the support, boo. Just Jamie, Charlie, and Yaba, you're dark-sided today. I know what you referred to earlier, but you saw the image in my head. I had to make sure I shared with you guys. See, Chantel come up here sharing everything that she'll need to. At least with me, it's just my paintings and my imagination and all that good stuff. Thank you. Akira, thank you for 2 months. She's always playing peekaboo with her bits. Listen, speaking of playing peekaboo, Rosie, again, the Rosie stream will be coming up. I'm actually trying to figure out if I should do the Rosie stream next or the Amber one. Because the Rosie stream I want to go over is the one where she was sitting in Remy's kitchen planning food and just being silent a lot of the time. And then the Amber stream I want to go over is the quick fucking rant. Because the Amber stream I want to go over is the one where she's like going back and forth with teching them, and then the welfare check was called. And by the way, it was real. There really was a welfare check done because the audio of the call was dropped. I think somebody looked it up, but the fact that following stream, hate watchers and viewers decided to donate over $7,000 to Amber Lynn. Keep in mind, Amber Lynn gets the biggest cut. Keemstar is a piece of shit. But Keemstar clocked exactly what hate watchers were, and he's laughing all the way to the bank. And I really wish more people would wake up to that. Spend your money where you want. But my thing is this. If you want to super chat $20 so your super chat is read out on a TTS to bother Amber Lynn, please don't follow that up with complaining about how much Amber Lynn making. Because with the amount of money that flows into that community, that flows into Local Bus specifically, she's only getting a small pay cut from her original platform. So there are a lot of hardworking people out there sending y'all money, sending 20, 50, whatever, just to be like, we love FUPA, we love tech. Well, guess what? Most of that 20, 50, $100 goes to Amber. She's so ungrateful. Then why are you sending your hard-earned money to her? Do that if you want to, but don't complain about the money she's making. Because there's a lot of times I'm pretty sure she's clearing out of her percentage, still clearing 5 figures. So don't complain. If that's where you want to send your $20, $50, all right. Even though I'm sure there's definitely things within your own community nearby that need help over a fucking 700-pound ungrateful smug-ass bitch over there yelling and screaming on Local Bus. But if that's where you want to have your money, no problem. And also remember, The other big cut goes to Keemstar, the same person who sees all of y'all as just dollar signs. Please remember where your fucking money goes, especially if you want to follow that up with fucking complaining. Over $7,000 to Amberlyn Reed. And yes, I get YouTube gets their cut, but she got the biggest percentage. Be fucking for real. That shit is weird to me. I'm like, are y'all okay? Y'all okay? Like, oh, did you really think you dunked on that bitch? Okay. Let's me continue. Hannah, thank you so much for 28 months. I appreciate you. She smells like dog surgery. Not you saying Chantel smells like dog surgery. That is so fucking specific. Oh, Hannah, you've been keeping that in the drafts. Drag that bitch. Thank you so much. Not dog surgery. That is so. I need to take a screenshot of that. That was so specific. Hold on. I'm going to send that to my sister. One of my sisters is more open to hearing about the girls because honestly, most of the time they'd be like, bitch, why? They more so into like, you know, the World Star and the Shade Room type of shit, but they do not understand it, but they've been more and more into it. Now I'm sending that to her. Thank you, Boo, for 28 months. The scooter needs a safe word. Chat. We need to organize a protest. Who's with me? A protest of what? I know not this chat, not the bonding breaks, not the painting. I know not that. Right, chat? Right? And if anybody agrees, you have an Android. I need to stop talking shit. Stop talking shit. Android, there's nothing wrong with having an Android. I just like saying that to just get a reaction out of people. There's nothing wrong with having an Android. I'm still on my fucking, you want to know how old my iPhone is? This is the iPhone 12 Pro Max. That's how far back I am. I'm not one of those people who get a iPhone every year anymore. And sometimes I know this shit is ticking. There's times I'm like, I'm pushing it a little bit, but my iPhone 12 Pro Max is working just fine. I know they're like on, I don't know what they on, 16, 17. It don't matter. My 12 is working just fine. Okay. Fuck. Shit. I got skincare to buy. I cannot be buying fucking iPhones every year. No, thank you. I'm so past that. Lo Sura, thank you so much. You're a wonderful word artist, but I'm still traumatized about what Yaba said about Cutie keeping the food inside the litter. Is it that hard? Is that hard to believe? Seeing that Chantel's eating shrimp from the fucking cat plate? Like, I guess BG didn't finish her shrimp and Chantel scooped it onto her plate. Is it really that hard to imagine? Chantel's nasty. She is nasty. That's why when she got the audacity to be talking shit about a lot of people, you're a nasty bitch. The nerve of you. Don't get me wrong. There's been others in this space who got the audacity, like FFG. But take that scammer to the side. That nasty, dirty, ugly scammer. Put her to the side. Chantel got a lot of fucking audacity. You hear me? Audacity. Oh. Alibis, thank you so much for 27 months. A plague and lotus upon thee. First of all, hold on, let me take a screenshot of that because I actually like that description. Thank you, Boo. And Alibis, thank you so much for 27 months. Can I just tell y'all something about Alibis? So for those who maybe haven't been around for a while, I feel like a lot of y'all have. Remember when I was over here getting canceled left and right? There's a lot of viewers, yes, that stuck by me. A lot of my mods for sure. Alibis was one of those, and Alibis didn't know that I knew this because, again, I've always been a nosy bitch. So I've always watched other shit that I just didn't tweet about. I just didn't mention. One thing I realized about Alibis, even though they really didn't know I was watching because they didn't know I watched other shit, they still was writing for me under the chats. And I just never said anything because it's just like, it is what it is. People are upset me. It is what it is. My name's going to come up. Who cares? But Alibis, just know I always actually noticed the comments that you made in other people's chat when you was just trying to kick it. And you don't have to do that. You don't, because I really could just dog walk any bitch. I just had to let it be and chill for a while. But thank you for that. And I don't think I've ever told you I noticed. I just didn't want people to know I was watching other shit, being nosy and being messy. So shout out to you. Alibis is dead ass a real one. Dead ass a real one. And to be clear, I never expect y'all to go over here and say this for me. I got it. I got it. But I noticed the ones that did it. I just didn't say anything. I just didn't. And look where we are today. See, a lot of patience and collecting receipts opened up a lot of eyes, right? Bishop, thank you so much. I would rather be stoned with rat skulls than you got away with words. I would rather be stoned with rat skulls than imagine that Chantel smells like hot dog water, a high school boy's locker room, pig's feet brine, and unrefrigerated Easter eggs in June. Oh, and rancid coffee. I need y'all to really pay attention to Bishop Ward because something I noticed about you, you got away with words. The fact that you fucking said this, you got away with words. By the way, Bishop, if I ever piss you off and you got issues with me, just hit me up. We could squash it. I don't need you dragging me like this. So I'm not above approach. I'm not above approaching myself. Just please don't drag me like this outside of here. So if you got a problem with me, just tell me. Just tell me. We could work it out. We could work it out. White flag immediately. Rice Pudding, thank you. Hit us with that. Is that a shopping cart? Oh, I got it. I'm behind on super chats. I got it. But I can't hit you with that because we're 2 hours in. I can't hit you with that, Rice Pudding, but I could hit you with a belly roll. I'll be right back.
You ain't got enough of this fever, I know, I know. Nothing would remain and you don't wanna go, so go. Cause you're picking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end. Don't you know what happens to dreams you don't follow? They crumble. You know I can't stand what you're getting so hollow. So go. Cause you're taking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end.
And we're back. And I just want to highlight these two real quick. Not only did Ivana come in during the break, where's the other one? Ashley did too. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Just know when you come in on a break, it's just meant to be. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the stream. It's just meant to be. Okay? Sandy Toes. Too bad Charlie Gold shrunk to 4'3" after this. No, I didn't. Add the 6 and stop letting androids control y'all typing. I appreciate you, boo. Let's get back into Chantel. You know I'll run my mouth.
And I don't feel like most people probably would. Which is why, like, before I would ever get in another relationship, you know, people are always like, you should date, you should date. Like, really? Like, I'm sorry, but if I can't be in one relationship, there's no way I'm going to be able to be in a new one. I'm not, like, mentally well. Like,
So maybe she should stop skipping those therapy appointments. Maybe she should make that a priority instead of all the fast food she'll be ordering, or instead of trying to track Salah and throwing out these claims that he'll be fucking and marrying his cousin. Maybe focus on the glow up she's been talking about for what, 5 years now? Have we seen even the slightest hint of a glow up? And by the way, we are in 2026, and after a certain age, stop using glow up. Stop. Leave it to the kids on TikTok. Fix your shit, prioritize your shit, and clean your fucking house. The bitch don't even clean her ass. At least clean your house, please.
enough for that. There's no way, you know? Like, I'm not normal in that way. Like, you can't treat me like I'm normal. So, yeah. It's like there's always people around. He's always busy doing something, like, just to survive. Like, you know? It's a hard life there. Yeah, but how can you know how he comes across, Habibi J, if, like, you don't have any idea what our communication is like, you know?
Chantel will say these things. Keep in mind, a lot of her viewers, her beezers, are parroting what she's been saying all these years when she's upset. Well, how do you know these things? You don't know us. Literally, we have clips of you saying these things yourself. It's ridiculous. Ari Darling, thank you for 12 months, and I will get to the previous support. Thank you for 12 months. We haven't seen her glow up, but we've seen her blow up. You mean, wait, Ari, you mean like this? Like this? This is the same Chantel who claims she has not gained weight since living in the villa. She has not gained weight since going back to Canada. This Chantel right here. As if we don't have eyes. Yes, I get it. Maybe she's not 600 pounds, but I don't understand how this wouldn't be at least 400 pounds. But hey, I think she's still claiming she's 350. Fine. That's a very interesting 350. I'll just say that. Very, very interesting.
I feel like at the end of the day, it's like my fucking choice. Like, it's my choice what I want to do, who I want to be with, and, you know, I feel I was wrong, like, just coming on here and talking about it. Why the fuck is it like a joke to a BPD a joke for people in Gore World? You people are fucked in the head, man.
I like how Chantel and Amber will say this while forgetting they made it a joke. There are plenty of viewers who have openly talked about their experience, them having BPD. And guess what they don't do? They don't do that. Chantel and Amber, keep in mind, I don't think Chantel has been diagnosed or claims she has been diagnosed, but obviously there is something there that she should seek help with, professional help, get a diagnosis and take the right steps to help herself, but she won't. The reason people still point and laugh at Chantel is because that clown continues to make herself a joke online. It's a choice.
Like, you're never gonna know anything about my personal life ever again. Y'all fucking weaponize it against people. You're fucked up. Psychotic pieces of shit. Yeah, the hijab is my choice. I get grossed out by people who are like, I like you without the hijab. Why? Like, What is it? That's so weird. Anyway,
So Chantel gets grossed out by people being happy she took the hijab off. But these are the things that she says herself upon removing the hijab. Let's remember.
I'm on my own personal journey with everything, religion, whatever, I don't know, but for now, I just feel better this way. I feel free. I don't want to be, you know, alien superstar. Don't know what happened, but glad to see you. Pretty and free with your hair. Oh, God loves you regardless. We love you regardless. Thank you, alien. I love you guys too. Yeah, I will. I'm already enjoying my life more. I know I'm frustrating, and that's why, like, I don't.
She says it hurts to be free. She feels better when she takes off the hijab. So her whole, oh, I don't understand why people celebrate it or do they're literally echoing her sentiment every time she pulls this shit, only to turn around and put it right back on. Because without it, she can't keep her husband.
I feel really naked that I've like shared so much about our relationship. It makes me feel not good. I feel like I've ruined it a lot, like with my anger and just everything. Like I was psychotic in Syria, like really bad. And just like kind of rude, like, you know,
Kind of rude. Just a quick reminder of one of the many, many stunts that Chantel pulled in Syria. No wonder his family don't fucking like her.
I just want you to know if anything happens to me, it was them. It was him, it was them.
Let's just say one of my siblings, the partner, went online and claimed that if anything happened to them while at my family home, it was us. It was me, it was my other siblings, it was our family. Bitch, you never got to worry about me liking you ever again. Ever. And as a matter of fact, never accept a plate of food from me, especially if we're in a foreign country. If we're in a foreign country and I know somebody could get paid off, never accept a plate of food from me. Your death was a mystery. I promise you. Okay? Please. But she doesn't understand why Salah's family does not like her. Yes, some of them may have an issue with her past. What about the shit she did when they were in the present? Married to Salah. This is the shit she was doing. Okay.
Okay. We were fighting and calling each other bad names, but then he threatened me. He's threatening me. I can't call the police, they're probably on his fucking side. I'm gonna try to get out of here, but I can't leave right now. I don't have my bank card. People.
I want to make sure I appropriately highlight Valentina's comment. A foreign country rebuilding from civil war and dictatorship with little input from other major Western countries for protection. And Chantel knew exactly what her lying, manipulative ass was doing in this moment because there was a lot of Islamophobia, let's be clear, coming from the community when Chantel put on that hijab. She used to go off about it and complain about it. And the moment that her white ass didn't get her way, she ran to the internet crying. If something happens to me, they did it. The same people that were painted as dangerous when she put on that hijab, right? They're dangerous. I don't have my bank card. The same woman who spent how long trying to convince viewers he doesn't touch my money, he doesn't do this. Now she's stranded without a bank, without her bank card, nowhere to go. If something happens, it was them. It was his family. It was them. That was a clear that's a clear example of the dangers of white tears. And if you do not understand why I said that, you're part of the problem. What she did there, thankfully, unfortunately, but thankfully, was in Syria. If she did that in the fucking States, the outcome could have been very different for Salah and his family. You hear me? Chantel is a piece of dog shit, a bigot who fetishizes men of color. But the moment she loses control, doesn't get her way, that white woman knows how to turn on the tears and turn into a fucking victim. Chantel is dangerous.
Company would come and I would go, oh my God. And I would go in the room and slam the door and lock it. Because I didn't want to see anybody that day. I don't.
So Chantel just said there were times that his family would come over and she would be around the house slamming doors. Doors of a home that does not belong to her. A home that she was able to stay in safely. She wasn't paying rent, none of that shit. But she was going around slamming doors because she didn't like that people would come over often. Imagine if she maybe learned about the culture, understood these things beforehand, but all she saw was a dick. The dick she fetishizes. And that she had the nerve to do that shit up and down that family home and doesn't understand why his family doesn't like her. Okay.
I can't be around people all the time, you know? And like, I just feel bad that we're so different that way. He's gonna choose his family over you. Yeah, probably.
Why shouldn't he? He should choose his family over Chantel. The fact that Salah is still entertaining this, scam or not, it's stupid. He should, and he will.
It's a very different process, and I don't know if I want to live with him here. So I don't know.
Even
So if you were asked Chantel, about Salah going to Canada, she'll respond she doesn't know if she would want Salah there. Of course not. The amount of cheating that would happen in record time. And I just wanted to revisit the last time he cheated while Chantel was in Canada. Imagine if he was there too. Just remember this happy clip right here. And then let's see what it goes into. You guys know what's coming. But just wanted to revisit that, seeing that Canada and Salah being in Canada came up.
last night, it wasn't even like a full day that I didn't see Salah. Or it might have been a full day after the travel, but one day and I'm just like, babe, I want to come home. I miss you so bad. And that's okay. I mean, we communicate constantly throughout the day in video chat. We don't go long periods of time without talking.
Well, it's over. I'm never, ever, ever, fuck men. I'm done. I'm done. And he says he didn't cheat. Sorry, babe. It was just, I have to tell you, I hate myself right now. I can't believe it. Please don't tell. It was only this once. Yeah, sure. Fuck you. Fuck, you see this finger? Shove it up your fucking hairy ass. He asked her to fly to Kuwait before you got back. Are you fucking serious? Oh, nice. Yeah, whatever. It's so over. Well, I learned my lesson last time with Nattered. Don't cry over a piece of shit for too long. Let's bees.
Well, this is how she's beezing now these days. Look at this. Ah, that stream will always have a special place in my heart, especially now that she's still with Sala, claiming people are still jealous of her and getting really triggered over viewers simply asking what Sala is getting her for her birthday. The chances of Sala getting to Canada through Chantel is nearly impossible. But let me tell y'all, if that happened, the era of Natter and Chantel would seem like light work. Because when I tell you that shit would go down in flames within probably 3 months tops, we would have to be on regular rotation, everybody taking a scheduled time slot to be able to keep up with the mess. Y'all thought that shit in 2021 and 2022 and some of 2023 was crazy. Let Salah touch down in Canada through Chantel. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be, well, beautiful for us, to be clear, not for her. Let me get to some more of the support. Kai, thank you so much for 43 months. Yeah, I know she smells like plaque and oh, Natter smell. Oh, Natter got stank ass breath. I still will never understand what she saw in that man. I will never understand. Yeah, I could see it. I could see it. Honestly, she probably smelled like whatever that purple mattress smelled like. Whatever that. Ooh, I just hope Dee threw that purple mattress away. If Chantel even sat on my bed, it needs to go. It needs to go. I would throw it out quicker than having bed bugs. You hear me? Oof. And thank you again, Meg, for 43 months. Just Jamie, thank you. Charlie, do you have size 11 shoes like Yaba? I'm so curious what her pedicure says when she comes in. I know we're talking about the playback, but I got big ass feet too. It depends on the shoe, but I'm normally a 9.5. Yeah, our short ass. Well, actually, Yaba's actually kind of tall. Isn't Yaba like 5'7" or 5'8"? Yeah, Yaba's actually taller than me for real. But yeah, I'm 5'4" with 9.5s. And baby, when it's I shouldn't take it there, but I'm telling y'all right now. I know violence is not the answer, blah blah blah. But you remember I used to fight. Baby, when I find in fights, when I used to be able to stomp in the name of the Lord for any YouTube rep who's reviewing this, stomp in the name of the Lord. Yeah, stomp in the name of the Lord. Bitch, when I used to stomp in the name of the Lord during a fight. Oh my god, it used to be my favorite thing. Again, y'all, violence is not the answer. Don't break rules, don't break the law and use your words. Blah 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 blah. But oh, bitch, that's when I used to be really happy I had big ass feet. Cause who mama you talking about, bitch? Only I could talk shit about my mama. Now look at you. Now look at you. I don't know why World Star wasn't more around when I actually no, that's better. It wasn't. I take that back. Why the fuck would I want to be on the internet? Just kidding, y'all. All I do is go around, hold hands, and pray for people. Remember, I'm a Sunday school teacher. Okay, YouTube? Thank you. Jax, thank you so much. I'm late. Was spending time with my family who wanted to willingly willingly because they like me. Sometimes Chantal wouldn't know nothing about. You look stunning and the hair. Thank you, boo. Hope everyone had a great week. And I hope you enjoyed time with your family, boo. Enjoy it. At least they don't feel guilty doing it like Chantel. Matt, I was talking about you earlier in the stream. Shout out to you. Working on a palette design right now. Get ready. This is what I'm doing my graphic design degree. Yes. I have not damaged you. But Matt, keep me posted. We could work on this together and we could present it to the community. Oh, and speaking of Matt, your shop, because you're a mod, you can link that. You're a mod. For those who don't know, Matt is actually who designs my merch that I currently have. And Matt has designed other things as well. And Matt is an amazing, incredible artist who has a shop. And I just want to confirm because I've promoted it before. Matt, if your shop's still up, link it in chat, please. Please. Mickey, thank you for 1 month. I appreciate you. Love you in this community. Laying in bed with my cat Bailey. Oh, I love that name. She's been watching this mess with me since her adoption 2 years ago. Hey Bailey. Hey boo. I got no excuses. I'm happy you here, boo. I'm happy you here. Thank you so much, Mickey. Right, Foodie. Charlie, should you go on the show? Are you tall? Should you go on the show? Are you taller than a fifth grader? I am. I am. Thank you. Listen, that drawing that K Buns did is not accurate. I'm taller than a fifth grader. Shit, I'm as tall as some NFL players. Right, guys? Don't y'all see it? I'm taller than some NFL players. The truth is, if I actually applied myself, I would have been in the Olympics. I don't know what the sport would have been. Whatever a sport is for tall people, I would have been in there. Shit, am I taller than a fifth grader? I may not be smarter than one, but I'm taller than them. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Boo. Taz D, welcome to the Gold Question. Let me make sure I correctly get your membership. Welcome, 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 Boo. I appreciate you, and you are supreme, so you have access to Discord if you're not already in there. Thank you, Boo. Let me see. Nan's Planner, I don't know why this one is empty, but I see a different one here. Did you send two? Let me see. Did you send two? I don't know if you sent this one by mistake, but either way, thank you, because I see your other one here. I was a tall kid and hated it. I topped out at 5'5" at age 12, but you hyping up being tall is healing my inner 8-year-old. Oh, yes, please be happy at your height. Let me tell you something. Yeah, I'm short. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with being short, but please, please appreciate that. I don't know what that experience is to go through life being a taller kid, but as someone who got pat on their head a lot as a kid and sometimes still as an adult, baby, if you tall, appreciate that. Appreciate that and hold your head up high. The fuck? The problem is a lot of us, and I'll just speak for myself, you always want something you don't have or you can't have. So like for me, I would love to be taller. I would love to have smaller boobs. I would love to have a big butt. All these things I don't have. I would love to have a smaller forehead. I would love to not have gaps in my teeth. So when you have those things and maybe you say you didn't like it back then, or maybe you still don't like it now, just know there is somebody out there laying in bed wishing they had what you had. I wish I was taller. Okay. For y'all with big booties or small boobs, please. I wish if I could sit up here right now with a B cup, bitch, I would be so happy. I would be so happy. I'd probably be jumping up and down like a fucking rabbit every day. Do you know what I have to do to run or even jog a little bit, even with my bad knees? I have to hold these bitches tight. Okay. And then do you know what it's like to be a rest for people because I'm so fucking short? Do you understand that? Most people, and they don't mean it in like a rude way, like when they're like this, like it's a joke within my family because I am short or whatever, but please appreciate what y'all got. There's somebody out there who want what you have. Okay? Shit, please. Dear hold on. Dearliest, I hope I said that right. I have been watching you since your first ever YouTube video, I think in 2019. This is my first super chat though. Love you, tall queen. Dearliest, thank you so much and welcome. Welcome, not welcome. You literally said you've been here since 2019. I want to say thank you for sending your first super chat. I actually want to screenshot that. Sorry, hold on. Stuff like that is sentimental to me. Give me 1 second. Thank you so much, Boo. And thank you for y'all who really been riding with me that long. The fact that we're in 2026. You know how many years that is? Low key, even though I'm 37, low key, I was still a baby when I started. I was a baby. Didn't know shit. Still code switching and all that shit. Now, it took some time, but y'all got a lot out of me. And this is me. And thank you for those who have accepted me for me, even through my flaws and my fuck ups. Thank you. Shayna, Chantel is dangerous. Let's not forget the essay charges. She also walked back. Even if it happened, she uses the situation as a weapon. That she will weaponize some of the most dangerous shit, especially to benefit her or to punish the person that she wants to punish. Oh, we're going to get to some of that. Keep in mind, Sunday, we're going to get to some of that eventually down the line. Delulu, as a reminder, this big bad called Islam a cult and doesn't want anything to do with us. Chantel, we don't want you either. Go play elsewhere. Yeah. But, oh yeah, that's right. She can't afford somewhere else. She could barely afford Salah. She gonna always be alone. Piece of shit. Thank you so much, Boo. Smee, thank you for 14 months. Bonding considered hate crime in like 50 countries. No, it's not. You love it. Especially based on your edits. I know you love it. Thank you so much. Oh, actually, no, I'll talk to you after. Let's get back into Chantal.
Like, I'm so irrational. Like, I seriously picture like him and his Madafa with like 5 virginal women like massaging his feet and like.
Can someone walk me through this? What the fuck? How does a virginal woman look? She pictures Sala with 5 virginal women rubbing his. First of all, the whole idea of her picturing that is weird. But what the fuck does virginal? What does that look like? What does a virginal woman look like? I was so confused when she's. I'm just like, it's weird. It's weird. When she said this, I was just like, that was a choice. And she doesn't even think anything's wrong with saying that. Ah, not Serena saying the opposite of her. I mean, is that really? I've really never used that before. Young and skinny. And why the fuck would she picture Sala with young and skinny? So the opposite of her. Got it. Got it. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I was thinking. I was like, young, virginal. Are we? That's the first thing that came to my mind. Barbecue flavored lipstick. I didn't want to take it there, but I'm like, are we? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? That's why I was just like, what the fuck are y'all talking about over there? What conversations have you and Salah had? And no, I'm not accusing him of anything. It just was weird when she said that. I was just like, um, did anybody hear that? And I didn't hear a lot of people kind of like focus on that. So I was like, maybe I'm the problem. So I was just like, let me shut the fuck up and just keep it pushing. But I was just like, that's a very weird thing to say. Like, but I kept it to myself because I'm like, maybe I'm tripping with the way I heard that. But back to this weirdo.
I told him that once. He's like, "You are really fucked. You need help."
He's not wrong. Chantal needs help. Chantal needs help.
He's like, "My dad is living here with me." Also, I have to admit, sometimes I feel pressure to be like my old self. And I just don't really feel it that much anymore in the same way.
This was interesting because in a lot of ways I think she was trying to blame her viewers for why she goes back and forth with disrespecting Islam, disrespecting the Muslim community. This whole idea that she feels pressure. So she feels pressure from the same viewers who have been telling her for years to stop certain behavior, maybe take care of her health, criticize her for a lot of the dangerous and disgusting shit that she's done through the years, but that's the pressure. That's the thing that sticks and has her possibly take off her hijab and make a mockery of Islam, but not all the other pressure from the criticism that she's received through the years. She's full of shit. There's no pressure that comes from viewers because the bitch is defiant. Literally, if you tell her to go take a walk, the bitch will lay down. So there's no pressure there. Please.
I just think I'll always be a mess. But oh well. Nothing I can do about it.
She'll always be a mess. Oh well. And there's nothing she could do about it? There's no active steps she can take? See, that mentality is exactly why her life and her health is just going to continue to worsen. It's not that she can't do anything about it, she won't. She won't put in the effort. And even though Salah, at least compared to Chantel, is a bit younger and he has more time to waste, she's going to regret a lot of this. A lot. And for the most part, viewers will carry on with their life and continue pointing and laughing and just say, hey, we told you so, dumbass. She made up a virginal woman. She's a racist and an Islamophobe who leans on stereotypes when users ignore her. I mean, yeah, when her user ignores her. A bigot through and through. I couldn't agree more, Delulu. Especially when it comes to the cousin thing in Salah. I still have not seen a clip where Chantel said herself that Salah said this was a possibility instead of leaning into that nasty ass stereotype. Mm.
Trevonna toxic. I wonder whatever happened to her. I don't know. Nobody stays around forever in your life. That's so true. I don't think people are meant to. Anyone more swordfish, disgusting.
If I
So Natter Danger Dong El Shami did come up because, she said not everyone's meant to stay in your life because they were talking about that viewer that used to be around for a while, Travanda. And of course, Natter came up. So I wanted to include a specific clip. It relates to what I mentioned earlier at the top of the stream. This will be one of the first installments of what we'll be doing in our members only stream starting on Sunday, March 29th. We're in 2026. This was in 2022. So, members, set your notifications. On Sunday, we'll bring it back.
see him again or like any kind of contact, like it's like ripping off a scab for me, and he doesn't understand that because he doesn't have feelings the same. Like, that's obvious. I just confirmed that, so whatever. Anyways, okay. No, I can't breathe because I don't want to deal with this shit anymore. Like, he fucking torments me behind the scenes and you don't see any of it. And him and Didi go online and they act fucking normal and make me look crazy. That's what fucking happens every time. Every time I trust him again, he fucks me over again. So you know what? You fucked me over the last time. I'm gonna fuck you over now, okay? How about that? So, yeah, you deserve it. You need to be held accountable. You never take accountability for anything you fucking do.
Taking a look back is going to be so amazing. And you notice how she spoke at normal speed. That's one thing about Chantel. When she upset, you don't actually have to put her on like 1.5. She just keeps going and going and going. Oh yeah, we bringing it back to Cuba. And we will continue from then on because the mess didn't stop in Cuba. It continued. And I loved it. Every bit of it. Let me get to finish up with the support. And thank y'all so much for being here. Especially, damn, almost 3 hours. Of course, it's me. Tracy, thank you so much for 9 months. I gave my husband a close-up of the ball exercise. As you should. I bet you felt stronger. As you should. That ball exercise was a mess. But it was better times and more content. At least something that we could laugh at. Thank you so much, Tracy, for 9 months. Danzel, welcome to the Gold Cluster. You are supreme, so you have access to the Discord, and I hope I see you on Sunday. Steph, thank you so much. Barracuda and chartreuse color. Sorry. Ooh, I actually like that. Matt, and sound like you problem. I hope y'all taking notes. Y'all should see sometimes when I take these screenshots because I really want to save y'all comments. Y'all should see the faces I'm making when I'm reading them. I'm like, wow, I talk a lot about Rosie and her expression. Sometimes I'm very expressive myself. Thank you so much, Steph. Danzel, thank you. Hey, beautiful queen, looking stunning tonight. I appreciate you, and thank you for returning to memberships. I appreciate you. Sounds like a you problem. You think Salah touches... You think Salah touches himself to the pie scene in that... Not you. Bring in that masterpiece of a movie and connect it to Salah. Actually, you just give me an idea. Y'all want to watch The Help in the Discord? I actually love that movie. We should watch that. We should watch that because that pie scene, oh bitch, I loved every minute of that. I really love that movie. I really, really, really love that movie. Sounds like you problem. Even though you put a disgusting image in our heads, you just gave me a great idea of a movie we should watch together in Discord. Yeah, we gonna watch The Help. And if you bring up Sala while we're watching it, I got nothing because you're a mod in the Discord too. So I got nothing. Whatever. Thank you, Boo. Maya, ham-colored pink tone called chlamydia. Screenshot. Thank you, Maya. Chlamydia. Actually, speaking of, where the fuck Chantel? It's before her birthday. Where's Chantel? Did she even go live? Oh, that bitch. Oh, she is interesting. She must be really spending time with Pete's. Interesting. Viva la Android. Rise up, my fellow users. Yeah, y'all need support too. It's me talking all this shit while knowing Apple is always behind Android when it comes to introducing new features and shit. But I don't care. I'ma still rock with Apple. It's user friendly. And all my shit is Apple, so I kind of gotta ride with them. But yes, Viva la Android, I guess. Thank you. Oh, Sweary, I saved this comment because I wanted to make sure I highlight it. Who remembers the satisfaction of slamming a cell phone shut? That's the one thing I miss having a flip phone. And I was one of those people. I had a Nextel too. For anyone who remembers Nextel, if you're young, you probably don't remember. But anyone who had a Nextel, remember when you used to chirp chirp? I was one of those annoying people. Like, hey yo, where you at? If y'all knew me back then, you would have been like, bitch, thank God you grew up. I was one of those with the Nextels. Oh my God, don't let you be my boyfriend at the time, because I wasn't out back then. If you was my boyfriend at the time, oh bitch, and we arguing, I'm coming straight through. I don't give a fuck that you're in history class. This bitch just told me that she was talking to you on the phone. Leave history. Go to the fucking bathroom. I'm on the 6th floor. I have grown a lot. Through the years. I have grown a lot. Thankfully, I have grown a lot. Ladies, I'm nothing like I was to the men. I just want you to know, this is not an open call for anything. I'm just saying, ladies, I'm not like I was with the men. I have grown. The ladies have been getting the better version of me. The men suffered. They deserved it, though. A lot of them was dogs. Fuck that. Jesus, men. Anyways, old lady pending, thank you. You look 6'8". Thank you. But maybe that's just the screen size of my Samsung S25 Ultra. Oh God, here come all the Android users. They're gonna be dragging me. More Android slander, and I might need to take a closer look. You got that. Damn, so many of y'all use Android. Okay. No problem. It's all right. It's okay. Escape. Pete's grew vertebrae. Let me tell you, Pete's, even though, oh shit, you just reminded me. I never closed out the poll. Thank you for reminding me. I literally didn't close out the poll. Wow. One day I'll get it together, y'all. Thank you for 941 votes. Will Chantel let Pete's play with her Fupa balls for her birthday? 62% said yes, and 38% said no. The truth is, Pete's would probably say no. But would Chantel try to get Sala upset? I believe she would. I genuinely believe she would. She's not above that. She's so weird. She did it when she was with Natter, trying to get him jealous, even though Natter would sit there and threaten Pete's constantly, call him slurs, all of these things, to the point that Natter couldn't even go back to the house, because not only did Natter hit, I think it was BBJ or was it Sam, one of the cats, and kept threatening to harm Pete's, all because Pete's was defending her. You too fat too. Chantel expects everyone to bend over backwards and invest in her while she does nothing to invest in herself. It's pathetic. Exactly. She expects everything for nothing. The world is supposed to revolve around her. It's supposed to be centered around her and her feelings, but nothing else. Bullshit. Baby girl, thank you. Hey, I've been covering Rosie a lot thanks to you and Nikki T. I covered Gypsy Rose too, but I love your realness, Charlie. You are gorgeous, simply gorgeous. Baby girl, I hope you're gonna be covering Rosie's recent members only. You're going to enjoy it. If you haven't seen it, you're going to enjoy it. I hope Nikki T actually goes live tonight to cover that mess. But maybe I should actually look into you too. Because I'm looking for more Rosie creators. Hold on, baby girl. Sorry, baby girl. I'm just writing in. Actually, what am I doing? I should just take a screenshot. Duh. I'm literally about to search up your name and I could just take a screenshot. I'll look into your channel. One sec. I will look into your channel. Thank you so much. Alrighty. Oh, and you became a member. Shout out to you. Welcome, boo. Welcome, welcome. Hold on. Let me. Shout out to you. And you're Supreme, so you have access to the Discord. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Loveless, thank you so much for 27 months. School's out for the week. No more art class. We will always attend art class here, Loveless, always. And wait until we get to Rosie, because I got a few things to paint for her. And oof, my God, my God. Let's see. Hold on. And thank you again, boo. Where is it? Badusi. Thank you for 47 months. I know she smells like 3-day-old rancid soak iron filled. Oh my God. Hold on. Everybody listen up. If I had to read it, you have to hear it. I know she smells like 3-day-old used rancid soaked iron filled tampon. Oh, bitch. And you're probably right. Oh my God. Where do you? I'm so proud of y'all. I'm so proud of my community. The fact that that came out of your fucking brain, drag that bitch. Drag Chantel. I'm still in shock. 3-day-old used rancid salt iron filled. It makes sense that you come up with the usernames that you come up with, Badusi. Garlic cream pie, my juice, Badusi. Thank you, boo. RNS, running with scissors, duh. Running with scissors. Thank you so much, boo. Bishop Ratskulls and sorry, Bishop Ratskull and hot dog water. Charlie go, dude. We could do this privately. Listen. I just love y'all imaginations. I just love where y'all mind go. Cause let's be real. You think I could say this shit at work? I can't. You think I could say this shit at work? Not a chance in hell. I'd be fired in no time. I told y'all one day, because I was stupid and listening to a fucking stream while in a fucking meeting. I didn't have to speak at the time. When it was my time to speak, my stupid ass, one of the first things I said was toilet baby. And they were so confused. Imagine being on a professional call at work, somewhere you have to be responsible. You can't be just doing shit online. Me being nosy, listening to a messy ass stream that I was enjoying. And here I go, toilet baby. They're like, toilet baby. And if y'all knew what I do for work, it has nothing to do with the toilets or babies. Till this day, I think about that. That's why I do not listen to streams anymore. Even if I don't have to speak during the meeting, I don't listen to streams anymore while in meetings. Nope. Toilet baby. And there was no way I could explain that. No way. Jax, thank you. She throws allegations, is impulsive, and he already been kicked out of one country. Even if he could come to Canada, she's the last person you want to have your life in your hands. Exactly. And she would remind him of that every single day, or at least when he pissed her off. Jordan, thank you so much for 9 months. I remember once I had to leave an area after my cat farted. When I tell you cat shit, it's, don't get me wrong, cat piss too. It's just crazy that the litter box looked like that. Wild. And she was eating next to it. Thank you, boo. Baby girl, Chantel smells like Amber Lynn's shit rags. I mean, you ain't wrong with the skid marks and stuff. And did y'all know she hasn't watched that jacket? I don't know if y'all remember the stream where she was eating something and I think it might have been, it was some type of sweet. And she dropped it on the jacket. She has not washed that jacket yet since getting it. Because someone asked her the other day, and I don't think she made the connection. The way she just walks around dirty. She just put some water on it and like patted it down so like it could go away. But like, what does she have against being clean? It feels good to be clean. What does she have against it? It's weird. It's so weird to me. Kimmy the doll, thank you. Hey, beautiful queen. I'm so glad to catch your live stream. I'm so exhausted from work. I hope you got to relax. Just in case you made it late, please enjoy the playback. You know I'm chaotic, but it's a good time. And chat, always, always, always deliver. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Relax, boo. Tiffany, welcome, welcome, welcome to the Gold Cluster. And I did see you upgraded. Thank you, boo. Get your butt in that Discord. No, you're already in there. You're already in there. But I will see you Sunday, Tiff. I will see you Sunday. We got a lot of arrows to catch up on. Thank you so much, Zolfruit. Welcome to the Gold Cluster. And I did see you upgraded as well. You do have access to the Discord. Remember, the description has the video to walk you through connecting your username to Discord. Barbecue flavored lipstick. Does Apple have fridges, washing machines, and TVs? Didn't think so. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Because the best appliances is Samsung. I will say that. The best appliances I've personally ever used is Samsung. And I know Maytag is supposed to be really, really good as well. I don't think I've ever owned anything Maytag, but I have family that own it. But Samsung, I ain't gonna hold you. Samsung got the game on lock. Samsung got the game on lock when it comes to TVs, appliances, all of that. No complaints. I can't even say anything bad about Samsung when it comes to that. That's why that company better never do some controversial fuck shit, because I will be pissed. Literally, yeah. All my shit. I'm trying to think. I don't think my stove is Samsung. I don't think my stove is Samsung. I can't remember what it is, but I don't think it's that. Creeds, thank you so much for 4 months. Chocolate and blood look the same dried up. You ain't wrong. Oh my God. See, some people came to paint. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. Oh my God. Oh dear. Yes, I screenshotted it. I had to screenshot it. That was very sweet of you. And thank you for being here since 2019, boo. It's been a ride. It's been a ride. And I'm grateful for y'all. Thank you for always showing up. Thank you for making the chat what it is, making my platform what it is. I will see y'all again tomorrow. We're either going to be going over Rosie or Amber. I haven't figured out which one. I have both streams edited. I'm going to take a look at Rosie's stream. Actually, let me see how long it is. I could tell you if I could include some of her. Oh yeah, it was members only. Forget it. I'll take a look after to see how long it is. But tomorrow's either going to be Rosie or Amber, but we'll figure it out. Thank you so much for a great stream. Thank you for taking the time to stop by and kick it with me, spend some time with me, and be hilarious. Later, y'all. Well, actually, before I let y'all go, let me give y'all some encouraging words before I do that. Hold on 1 second. If you didn't feel encouraged to finish what you needed to do, whether it be your skincare, whether it be the laundry, washing the clothes, taking your dog on a walk, just remember this image here. This is all the motivation you need. Get up and do it. Look at this. This is not impossible. This can be many of us. Shit, I was close to this. Let's be very clear. I was over 400 pounds at one point. So to anyone watching, look at this image and get up whatever it is that you've been putting off. I don't even care if it's reading a book. Go pick up that damn book, because you know Chantal don't read either. Go get it done, and I'll meet you back here tomorrow. Later, guys. I appreciate y'all.
Well, I look like Peter Griffin today. It's the glasses and the chubby face. Anyways, from being 130 to 280, the bigger you are, the longer the shower. So if I'm 340 pounds, how long do I have to take in the shower? Fuck that. I just wash a few body parts. The ones that don't smell don't really matter.
Well, I mean,
Oh, I forgot to tell you. I went to the bathroom. There was no toilet paper, so I took extra long because I had to wash my ass in the sink and then blow dry my ass with the friggin' Dyson hairdryer. It was like very powerful. So luckily I got to just put my butt far enough away. I know! They had no toilet paper! So I washed my hands very well. I don't smell, I think. Excuse me. A, B, C. I can burp the alphabet. I was gonna strip for you for Valentine's Day. You know, I was gonna I bought like red platform heels. I bought red lingerie. I was gonna strip for you, but you had to be an asshole. You can't strangle me. You can't strangle me. Oh my god. Goodbye.